sorry you could hear me clicking. I just forgot to set up some different music. There we go. Oh, I'm real big. I'm a little close. Let me back up real quick. There we go. I have a tummy ache. It sucks, but that's okay. That's alright. Goblin Grishki, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. So sorry I missed y'all. How was your stream? I hope it was good. Hey, Jim. Doing good. How are you doing? Oh gosh. Hey, Drake. Sorry that you have a sick tummy, but I hope you feel better soon. Thank you. I should be fine. I think I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. So I don't know. Something happened and my tummy didn't like it. That's okay. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be okay. Onyx, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. Okay, what's this? 11 months? Almost a year. Oh gosh, almost a year. We're so close. Death need a hug? I'm okay. I'm doing pretty good. Cove came home and I asked for a hug and she was very kind and was like, it's okay, you baby. You'll be fine. It's probably because you didn't eat breakfast again. And like a fool, she was right. Whew. Hey Mariak, how's it going? Oh gosh, let me get through these. Saying thank you, because that's I like saying thank you to y'all because it's so nice. It's like the least I could do, honestly. No activity feed, don't reset now. Oh gosh, activity feed, why? Guy, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Thank you, Guy. Y'all always been there as a mod. Thank you so much. 11 months of telling a goblin to take care of herself has been surprisingly rewarding. Oh, who would have guessed? I wouldn't have, honestly. Almost 1 year of yelling to the cutest goblin. Almost 1 year. Oh, we're so close to 1 year. We're so close. It's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. And I don't know if I'm ready. Gabbaward, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Good to see you. Almost a full year. Let's go. Let's go. We're almost at 12 months. Almost 1 year older. And Gabbaward, thank you for the 4 gifted subs. Oh my gosh. Okay, you get quiet at the last one. I'll get quiet if I want to. JF Jess. I will eat my breakfast next time. It feels bad. It feels bad not eating breakfast. So I don't want this to happen again. I'm gonna eat again. Kring, Gomi, Kring Queen. Goblin Grishki stream good? Nice. Okay, good. I'm super glad. Dark Dead, thank you for the 100 shinies. Jim, welcome back. Why is music sick and twisted? Oh, I don't know. I would hope it's not sick and twisted. Maybe it's finally time I get rid of Kevin MacLeod's music. But his music's so good. It's so peaceful. No Fix Bun, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. And Dark Dead and Gnome Draws, thank you for the 100 shinies. Catma Word, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And Gurg, I know you may not be here right now, but thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. And Gecko, thank you for the gifted sub to Lily. Son, Hungry Pangs? It might be Hunger Pangs. I think it's some more, but it's probably just a little bit of hunger pains. I ate a big dinner, so we're all good. Maybe it'll go away by the end of this stream. Mariak, thank you for the gifted sub. Nenong, thank you for the 150 bits. And Onyx, thank you for the resub, of course. And Tansel, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the resub. And Her Bucket, thank you for the 300 shinies. Cheese. Gob tax for breakfast money. I have breakfast. I've just slept in today. I slept in till 10 because my alarm went off and then there was construction and I wanted to sleep more. So I put a pillow on top of my head to block out the noise. And then I slept in an extra 3 hours. I stayed up late. I ate an ice cream cone after D&D and that kept me awake. Onyx, dear honey, feed yourself. Don't make me post myself internationally. You have to feed you for you. I will, Onyx. It's all good. Lily, I'm glad I could finally make it to stream again. Been real busy. Oh yeah, you've been super busy. Understandable, Lily. Lots going on. Drago, wish I could have you draw my character because I'm a terrible drawer. Nah, art takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of practice, so don't be mean to yourself. Art's hard. Lily, I will pass on your thank you to Gerg for you. Thank you. Yeah, maybe I'll shoot him a message. Gerg's so nice. Dad, thank you so much. Honey, next time you forget to eat breakfast, I'm throwing my entire tax refund at you and spamming your Twitter with 1,000 pictures of apps. Don't you dare. Don't you dare make good on that threat. I will eat my breakfast. I just slept through my usual wake up time, so it was closer to lunch, and it made more sense for me to just wait 2 hours and make some fried chicken and vegetables. It was tasty, it was good, and I still had a stomachache afterwards though. Can't win them all. Thank you, Morin. I need some sense knocked into me. Thanks for the head pat, Samurai. Oh gosh, and for the hydrate. Oh gosh, got a lot of nice redeems right now. Oh, nice. Water's been helping with my tummy a lot, so that's really good. Ace Drake, I will eat. Don't worry. I'll eat. Garrett, man, right as I have enough to buy a drawing tablet, my laptop breaks. Oh no, that's awful. Oh, maybe. If you could see if you can invest in a laptop where it has the drawing screen in it, or a new computer if you can afford it. God, that really is timing. Master Samurai, thank you for the posture check. Oh, I could feel my bones cracking a little bit. Oh no. Son, okay, but like I apparently slept on my phone this morning, so I heard 0 alarms. My phone was super warm. Oh no. That's worse. Oh, that's so much worse. Ooh. Hopefully your phone's okay, son. Onyx, I swear if you keep not feeding yourself, I will come over there and do it for you since you won't do it yourself. And I bet Cove is tired of having to feed you as well. Here's the thing, Onyx. First off, yes, I will make sure to eat more. But second, I do the cooking. I cook in this house and she cleans. That's the deal. I can make a mess and then eat good food and she puts them all in the dishwasher. That's our arrangement. And it works out great. Except when I forget to feed myself. That's when it falls apart. Horrendously. Rayrock, 3 days and no sleep? Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. Oh, I hope maybe this stream will put you to sleep. It's usually pretty calm. We can usually just relax and then maybe if I talk quiet enough and just keep the energy levels low, you'll pass out. It'll be great. Tencel, iPad, pencil. That's actually a good idea too. Thanks, Kiblush. Mwah. Jim, thanks for the Neko Gob redeem. Alright. And Master Samurai, thank you for all 3 of those. Nice. Breathe redeem. Cypher, I've been watching My Little Pony again with my sisters and realized it's great. Better than I remembered, which is great for a show that was only meant to sell toys. Yeah, that show's actually really good. It's just a positive experience. It's really nice, and all the morals are really nice, and it's not boring, actually. I like it. There's no wonder there's a huge fan base for it. Master Samurai, thank you for the blep and ear wiggles. All right. Happy Dragon. I want my message to be bright, too. Nice. Yeah, use that highlight message. They apparently have 15,000 points. What are you gonna do with those? What are you gonna do with all those points? Oh no, the chaos you could cause. If you do not eat, I will yell blarg visible no hip at you. Anything but that. Anything but yelling at me. Wolf's on it. Last time I slept on my phone by accident, I had a kink in my neck for weeks. Ooh. Kinks in necks suck. And like, going to the chiropractor is kind of expensive. You just gotta live with that until it fixes itself. Duckman, hello from my laptop. Yo, how's it going? Hope your laptop's doing okay. We were just talking about someone whose laptop died. Someone tried to call my phone. No, I'm busy. I'm busy. Why did you lie to us just now? When did I lie? What did I say? What did I say? Summer, thank you for the earphones. Alright. Okay, if I have to annoy you every day to make you eat, I will do it. Fine. Garrett, I may be sick, but your streams make me feel better. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. Space Voyager, thank you for the gifted sub. Lily, I never get to spend my points on anything because people get stuff before I do.
Moments later.
So screw it. I'm gonna highlight all my messages till I run out. Perfect. That is also a very good use of this points. Sun, I have a ton of your points. I just like sitting on them. Sun just hoards them like a dragon and just doesn't do anything with them. And that's understandable, but the moment I make it a really expensive redeem, you know that Sun's gonna be on top of that. It'll be something silly, like I'll like a Nya redeem or something. Honestly, got 900 points after posting this. Oh my gosh. Where did it all go? Kevin Pizza, how you doing? I hope well today. I'm loving the vibes. Thank you. I'm having a good time too, just relaxing, taking it easy. My stomach's feeling a little better, but it's still not quite enough to do art, which is, that's okay. I need a break from art anyways. I've been mostly working on new assets, so I need a break. My hands probably need a break too. Can't be letting those get tight and injured. It's surprisingly easy to injure your wrists from drawing. It's so strange. Maybe we talk about delicious foods we can get her to eat. I just ate though. I don't need to eat more. It's okay. Space Voyager, thank you for the 100 shinies. Got some shinies? Nice. Guy with 172k. Oh, I am afraid. I want to do a song redeem, but I always miss my chance. Well, Garrett did redeem a song about 20 minutes ago. Thank you for being so patient, by the way, Garrett. Try to save my points for songs, but sometimes I cave and get the Neko cough because I have zero self-control. Listen, if it makes you happy, then nothing wrong with it. Let's see, I have lyrics. Actually, I really hope that. Okay, good. Balsapar, so how does your setup work? Do you have an emote more than you would normally? Have to emote more than you would normally? No, actually, I've rigged the model so that it picks up my facial expressions pretty well. But what I found actually hanging out with a bunch of other VTubers is a lot of them make the facial expressions more sensitive, so they don't have to emote as well, or emote as much, which makes sense. But I naturally speak, like, you cannot see it because I don't have a 3D model, but I actually talk with my hands a whole bunch. So like my face and my body actually move most of the time when I'm talking. So I'm just naturally very animated, which works well for a model. It emotes very clearly, and that's very nice. I like it. Sing the 4Kids One Piece. Listen, I promised Jummy I would sing Tomato Town and do a duet with her at some point. Off stream or on stream, I gotta do that for Jummy. Maybe not today. I don't know the lyrics. Lily, I also have an expressive face. Yeah, a lot of VTubers have, maybe it's because they've used a model, or just even before they had a model, their faces aren't very naturally expressive, but sometimes when you have a model and you can see it moving on screen, it's more fun to be more expressive and see the model move with you. What's your D&D character? Goblin Barbarian. The campaign is still going. It's been 2.5 years, and I don't think it's gonna stop. At least not yet. We got a while. Maybe it feels like maybe I can ask Mr. Manager to take care. He's done before. Mr. Manager is I'm sure he's busy. I'm sure he's busy running the whole Dem crew because they're a bunch of wonderful little gremlins, but I'm sure they're a handful. Only 2.5 years. Those are rookie numbers. For a long-term campaign, I think so. Wolves, thank you for the 100 shinies. You ever tried a superhero RPG? A friend of mine's working shopping one of his own, and we were actually testing it today. There's apparently others. I've never tried a superhero one. I've done some Monsters of the Week though, and it's pretty good. All right, let me pull up the song lyrics before I get way too distracted, because that does happen. Let's turn down the music real quick. Yay. Goblin Barbarian. So how many times has the party yeeted you at the enemy? Oh, it's the other way around. My party has carefully calculated plans, and the second it goes awry, I just launch myself at the enemy, and it's great. Oh, the amount of damage I can take. It's gonna... This next fight's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. I have very unconventional fighting styles with all my characters, so maybe I'll tell the stories sometimes. I got a little something's planned for the future, but you'll have to wait for that. The anniversary stream's gonna have a lot of announcements, so look forward to it. Desiano of Falcrim, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Oh, it's been 10 months for you. Oh, it's been a while. Foximit Vivo. Thank you for the prize. Thank you so much. Yeet is a last resort plan. Yeah. It's you gotta be careful when you yeet yourself at an enemy. Things can go wrong really, really fast. Warhunter, first time I meet a goblin tuber. How are you? I'm doing good. Just about to sing a little song because Garrett redeemed it 25 minutes ago and has been waiting so patiently. Thank you, Garrett. Let me take a little sip of water. The song is called Strangers from Sigrid. I love Sigrid's music. It's very calm but uplifting at the same time. She has a very cool voice. Let's see. All right, let's go. Just like in the movies, it starts to rain and we're the broken beauties. Blindfolded minds collide and we fall. When the curtain drops, our touch is just a touch, not like in the movies. Our stories after the end like strangers, perfect pretenders. We're falling head over heels for something that ain't real. It could never be us, just you and I, strangers, perfect pretenders. We're falling head over heels for something that ain't real. It could never be us, just you and I. Memories and photos, too easy to rewrite, left us lonely shadows, holding each other tight, and we fall. When the curtain drops, our touch is just a touch, not like in the movies. Our stories after the end like strangers, perfect pretenders. We're falling head over heels for something that ain't real. It could never be us, just you and I. Like strangers, perfect pretenders. We're falling head over heels for something that ain't real. It could never be us, just you and I. The song is longer, but there's actually parts where she sings very quickly, and my tongue gets tied every time. Unfortunately, I can't sing quickly. My rap career will never come to fruition. It's all good. Rapping's hard. I don't think I could do it. But yeah, in case y'all haven't checked her out, Sigrid is actually a wonderful artist. Visually, her music videos are so much fun to watch. And her voice is so clear and so good. I love it. The song's called Strangers. But yeah, it's very, oh gosh. Hair Bucket, what the heck? Thank you for the 15 gifted subs. Jeez. Thank you so much. Oh boy, that is a lot. You did not have to do that. Onyx, I hear there may be a birthday around the corner for someone around here. I wonder what could happen. I wonder. Yeah, I was thinking it could pass. I don't think anyone would notice, but thanks, Onyx, for reminding me. Yeah, I'm gonna celebrate on Saturday. It's gonna be fun. Pavi, currently rigging my VTuber model. Can't wait to debut. Oh, that's exciting! Making a VTuber model is very, very fun. I love doing it. There's something satisfying about watching it come to life. It's really nice. Blind Gato, thank you for the posture check. Alright. Oh, Zelva's cared. Thank you for the head pats. And Chinchilla, thank you for the hydrate. Nice. Zyko, funnily enough, I ran a game where we had a halfling barbarian. They tossed him once they were declared the belligerent halfling. The belligerent halfling tossers of wondrous adventure. That's a long name. That's a real long name. That's a good name though. I'll save the D&D story for a little bit later for this one, but like our name was very spur of the moment decided. It was very interesting. Death and like that, all my stress melts away. Honey is the reason I'm obsessed with goblins. I opened the door. It was your choice to walk through it. There's a lot of really cool goblin VTubers out there. And like, I'm sure if you just look up goblin VTuber on Twitter, you'll find so many. I think there's over like 60 of us now. There's a lot. There's a whole Discord full of them. I'm not super active in the Discord just because I'm not super familiar with all of them. I'm familiar with a handful of them, and I get very intimidated. I'm very easily intimidated, and it's very strange. I don't know why. You ever get afraid of strangers? Jasper, Honey secretly practicing her rapping skills, so one day she's gonna flawlessly bust out Rap God by Eminem as casual flex. Mark my words. Jasper, you're on to me. How you can't be spilling my secrets like that. Divine Dragonblade, sadly I can't stay because all the best people seem to stream when I need to go to bed. Just want to show some love and support. Thank you, Divine Dragon. Yeah, get some rest. Or maybe a goblin and a cake. Ooh. As an art piece for my birthday? Ooh. Oh, there's so much art I have to do, but I have to focus more on the anniversary stuff because it's almost a month away. It's actually less than a month away now. Ooh, why did I debut during tax season? Ooh, oh. Guy, D&D time again for me, honey. Have a good rest of the stream. Take it easy. Take care. Thanks, Guy. Have a good time at D&D. DJ Squirrel, hope you feel better soon. Thank you. I'll get better pretty soon. I ate some nice food, drank some water. Hopefully it's better. Gomi. Gomi. In case y'all don't know, Gomi is another goblin VTuber. Very funny, very, very entertaining to watch. Check her out if you haven't already. Gomi, I will shout you out. Don't test me. Don't test me. There we go, Gecko. Thank you. Thank you, Gecko. Gecko mistakes were made. Yeah. Inviting Gomi to the party. It's a wild time, but be prepared to pay the costs. Crossnox, I can't get the redeem, but just know that the head pats are there. Hope you feel better. Thank you, Crossnox. That's very kind of you. Yeah. The redeems are on pause for the most, or not on pause. They have a timer. Dad, that's enough for a whole horde. Yeah. They amount of points people accumulate is kind of insane. I was not expecting people to have, like, Guy has over 170k on just sitting there. What's he gonna do with them? Chinchilla, what about a slime goblin that looks like honey? Ooh, a slimy goblin. I actually drew that, I think, last art stream. I drew myself as a blob goblin. It was a good time. Can you imagine, like, rigging that, though? It would be so jiggly and so wobbly. Ace, when's the anniversary stream? I really don't want to miss it. It is, I believe, the 24th is what I've set it at currently. I have to double check because I usually have a family event on the last weekend of April. So we're gonna see what it's like for my family, and then I will make the announcement a bit closer to the dates, maybe 3 weeks ahead of time. Jasper can't confirm Gomi's pretty dope. Gomi's real dope. Gomi's hilarious. So witty, so fun. Nation Maker. I tried to use Recognize My Existence channel reward on one stream. The streamer does not care at all. Oh, that's a weird redeem, honestly. That's a strange one. Never heard of that. Jasper, I don't freak when I lurk. She do good content. Gomi has so many good stories. I think like the silver coins one is a really good one. In case y'all don't know it, be sure to ask her about it. Zypho is saying for a sing-along, for a sing-a-song. It's always a race whenever that one stops cooling down. It's just like, who's gonna press it first? Who's gonna push the button? Who will do it? Who will make the jester sing? Who will make the clown dance for the crowd? Dance, streamer, dance! Garrett, gotta feed my hounds, BRB. That's so badass calling out your hounds. Honestly, that's cool. Yeah, have fun feeding your puppies. Cobra, would you like it if I made a special cup acid to celebrate your 1-year anniversary? No obligation to use it or anything, but I got a random idea just now and I thought I'd ask. I wouldn't mind. So long as it's like I may not use it. But like if you want to draw something, for sure, give it a, oh gosh, for sure you can draw it and send it to me. And I love seeing fan art and everyone's work. I feel really bad because in the Discord, I really have not been present as of late, just because I've really needed to lock down and focus really hard on getting the assets done for the anniversary stream. I've been trying not to get distracted, and Discord is quite distracting sometimes. Nolite, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good Monday. It's been an interesting one for myself, but hopefully for you it's been really nice. Master Zamri, thank you for the breathe redeem again. No, honey's not clown. I can become clown if I want to. Let me see. I can become clown. Haha. Ignore the clicking of my mouse. Make it smaller. There we go. I'm officially a clown. Jummy, however, is clown. Jummy is jester. There is a difference. Jummy is a cool, snazzy looking fancy jester. I'm just a common clown. Gecko, are you challenging Jummy? Jummy would kick my butt. Jummy would absolutely beat me in a fight. Thanks, Smurf. Jester is literally a kind of clown. It's a subset of clown. It's not quite the same. There's something, the word jester seems a little bit more dignified than clown, but clown sounds a little bit more self-aware than jester. So it's an interesting, what flavor of funny are you going to be? Who is your audience? Which will you choose? Honey, you may be out of date with your knowledge of goblin VTubers. I've heard there are over 120 now. For 200 VTuber adjacent ones on Twitter. Oh my gosh. That's so many. Oh my gosh, that is incredible. Jummy is feral. I'm pretty sure she hasn't had her shots. Yeah, I think you're right, Steez. Jummy hadn't had her shots, and you know what? Be afraid. Be very afraid. Jummy fights me and then just gives me rabies. Even if I win, I do lose. Jester is like an upper class version of a clown. Ah, yes. Let's see what other things there are. Clown nose? Nope. Hair? Nope, that's a chair. What do we got here? What do we got? $7. Give me that coffee. Oh, that's big. Perfect. I will drink this later. Alvarez, hey! Happy Monday! Hope your day is going well so far and happy to see you on. Hope your stomach issues get better soon. Thank you. They're already feeling a little better. I think part of it was I just needed to eat some food and not and not be dehydrated. That might have been part of it. I've been drinking water since I made the tweet, but like I already feel a little better, so that's good. Dad, thank you so much. Okay, bedtime. Honey's best clown gob. Subscribe to Honey Clown for the best haunts. Good night, honey, and one thing, honk. Thanks, Dad. Get some sleep. I hope you have a good rest. Garrett, one of my 3 dogs is blind, but he's the sweetest fat big boy. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I remember one of my friend's dog was so nice. She was blind, but like she's just the friendliest lab ever. Absolutely adorable and so kind. What a good old bean. Dummy is patient 0 in an apocalypse setting, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Lily, oh my god, do you still not properly hide him? No, I don't. I still haven't gotten around to doing that. Listen, I am a tech granny. I am behind the curve. I'm so behind on so many tech things for VTubing. Oh my gosh, it's kind of incredible. People look at me and go, ah, yes. Professional? No, no, no. Not professional. Amateur. Basic. Baby. Is it weird? I think it's amazing the cup has physics. It has physics, yay. Look at it shake. Look at it go. It probably shouldn't shake like that, so let me. I think the reason it has physics is because my hair has physics, so it's attaching itself to the hair physics on the top of my head. If I put it on a part that doesn't move as much, it will attach its physics to that. So it's a little less movement. Fascinating. Lily, I can help you. I help so many people with that. Yes, please, Lily, please help me. Give me the goblin gold. Collect it. You will passively collect it just by being in the room. Tony, I would like to drop in the idea of chefs skydiving with their kitchen, landing and cooking up for you. No, that's dangerous. I will be my own chef. I will cook my own meals. I will be a big kid. I will learn to take care of myself as I should. No babying me. No, I can't let the internet baby me anymore. Amateur is sometimes the best. That's true. Scuff is funny. I do enjoy Scuff sometimes. It builds character. It makes you stronger. I think it's neat. I'm experienced. VTubers is still very small. Oh, thanks. But yeah, like experience with VTubers is something I do not think that I have enough of. I love watching VTubers, but sometimes I watch them do their tech stuff, and it's it's amazing what they can do. But a lot of the times I'm like, oh, magic. How do I do it? And so I follow as many of them as I can that do the art. Okay, good. Don't laugh at me. I'm trying to be responsible. Lily, do you want to call with me on Discord after stream? I'll help you hide your menus. Oh, yes, please. Oh, thank you so much, Lily. Garrett, mistakes make us stronger. That's why I'm so cool, because I'm stupid. We all make mistakes. It's the ability to learn that keeps us from being stupid and only ignorant. Honest, who's a widow gob when they can't feed themselves and needs others to feed them for them? Not me. Not me. I will be the best. I'm gonna be the very best that no one ever was. To eat breakfast is my real test. To do dishes is my cause. No, I'll get better. I'll get better at cleaning up after myself. I'll get better at eating too. Man, being an adult's hard sometimes. Super Ziploop, glad to catch a stream. Real life has gotten in the way of some streams and I'm trying to avoid watching Elden Ring playthroughs to avoid spoilers. Yeah, that's understandable. I'm actually going to start cutting back on Elden Ring a little bit. I'll probably only play it once a week. just because I'm getting a little bit burnt out on Elden Ring. Just, it's so good, but I am also going like, I want to try other stuff. I want to make sure that I'm not going to get too tired of it and kind of not play it. Tell me, are there any games you're interested in picking up to play on stream one day? Hades is really fun. I've played it, and I think it could be fun to play on stream. But in terms of like other games, probably God of War. Is God of War 5 going to be on PC or just PS4 and PS5? Because I know the new that God of War 4 is on PC now, and I've played it before. It's so good. It's absolutely excellent. I highly recommend it. But I'm trying to think of any other games I would want to play on stream. I could play Hollow Knight, but I want to play Silksong. That's like 100%. I want to play Silksong on stream. I think it'll be fun. It's the art style, the music, just the visuals and the gameplay. It's all so good. Zero, that just touched my soul because I sometimes skip breakfast. Yeah, we shouldn't skip breakfast. So, but sometimes you just sleep through it, and then it's closer to lunchtime. You might as well just wait until noon. Tony, interesting to see you play God of War. Also, I'm interested in you playing a quick demo for a game I know. I don't know about demos. I've never really played demos before. I usually wait until the full thing comes out. Daniel Cortez, thank you for the earwiggles. Fly, my pretties, fly. I've never actually watched Alice in Wonderland. No, Wizard of Oz. I've only watched Oz Returns and Return to Oz. Are those the movies? I've watched the one where it's like a prequel that Disney made, and then I've watched, or Warner Brothers made, and then I watched the sequel, which was very creepy and had a lot of stop motion and a lot of really creepy visuals. I loved it. I loved it so much. It was so good. Jasper, word of warning, PC port out of God of War is kind of janky. Still good to play, but a bit janky because the port wasn't very clean. Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. It's so good. Garrett, funnily enough, one of the main reasons I want to be VTuber is because I can commit to long games and often drop them. I can't commit to long games and often drop them. Oh, okay. That's actually a really interesting way of like, a interesting reason to do VTubing. It's not a bad one at all. Because sometimes you don't feel like finishing a game on your own, so playing it on stream with an audience, or even just keeping it recorded, is a really nice way for you to force yourself to finish it and enjoy it, if that makes sense. Ghostwire Tokyo is really fun. Ooh, is that like a... Why did my brain think cyberpunk style game? Mondays, when I sleep through breakfast, I combine it with lunch. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes that's the best way to do it. I know I shouldn't skip breakfast, but if you sleep in that much... Thanks, Yutaka, for the yeet. Whew. Kaito, literally coming in before going to bed tells you something extremely important, honey. Like, this may break the metaverse and the goblinverse. Ooh, and the Hamterverse and the verse. I love you. Have a good night. Thanks, Kaito. I got really worried reading that. I was like, oh no, is Kaito about to drop some big news that I should have been aware of? No. It's important, though. Alvarez, Wizard of Oz is a classic you should definitely watch. I haven't watched a lot of the classics. I mean, what are some good classics to watch? I've watched Fight Club. I've watched Pulp Fiction. I've watched most Disney movies. I watched Old Yeller. That was a trip. My dad showed me Old Yeller when I was like 12. What an age to watch that one. Oh father. I think he got tired of us asking for a pet dog. He was like, no, we can't do it. We got no space. The dog wouldn't be happy. And us as children didn't understand that. We were like, oh no, we want a pet. And then he's like, cool, we're gonna watch Old Yeller. You have to know what happens. You gotta know what happens at the end of the dog's life cycle. And I'm like, Dad, why? I guess we were annoying him enough. Can't play Elden Ring because I suck. It took me 75 tries on the first boss in Dark Souls 3. Understandable. That's a hard boss if you're not used to the Souls games. Take some time. Hey, Skyford, what's good, you duck? Tony, the game I'm thinking about is already out. It just has a demo for you to play through to get a good understanding of the game, because the game in my mind really gets hectic. Like increasing pain. Bosses become more regular enemies. It gets more and more hectic. Ooh, cool. Yo, Graham, how's it going? Lurking, hope you have a good rest of your stream. Thank you, Graham. Take it easy. I love the little reactive PNGs you've been doing. They're super beautiful, and I love seeing your art style, Graham. It's great. Zev the Curse. They're supposed to release God of War 5 around June. In June? I thought it was coming out in winter. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm so pumped. Hey, John, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Tommy's feeling a lot better. Still a little queasy, but that's okay. I'll be okay. Jasper, when I sleep through breakfast, I just go about my schedule, but condense it a little bit, so I still have my 3 meals, but closer together. Ooh, maybe I should do that instead of just skipping and putting 2 in 1. I should actually have 3. Maybe I'll eat after the stream. Make some popcorn or something. Oh, yes. I've watched Princess Bride. I haven't watched The Penis. Haven't watched Legend. Willow sounds familiar, but I haven't watched it before. Yeah, Monty Python and the Holy Grail Band. Yes. Oh, I love that movie. It's so good. Let's see. Princess Bride. Yeah. Princess Bride is so good. Ooh, Rush Hour. I've watched Rush Hour 3, I think it was, as a kid. That was a good one. The Hobbit animated movie. Oh, yes. Oh, The Hobbit is really fun. It was actually, I watched it, I think, before I watched the actual Lord of the Rings. And The Last Unicorn is so good. It's so beautiful. And the story's so nice. I love the design of the unicorn. It like doesn't look like a horse, and that's really cool. Leon the Professional? Never heard of that one. Blade Runner is a sci-fi must? Okay, but like I think there's a reboot and an original. Which one should I watch? Garrett, man, I only quote Monty Python, the Holy Grail on the regular. Oh, I quote it on the regular. Yeah. It's just a flesh wound. Wonder if I can ask for a song request reward once the cooldown is done. We'd have to see what kind of song it is, because I only know so many songs, and it takes me a while to learn them. If you haven't seen Samurai Pizza Cats, you haven't truly lit. Is Samurai Pizza Cats? What kind of movie is that? Yo, Grim! Hey, how are you doing, Grim? Feel better now. How dare you? Also, Grim, I'm loving your art. Oh, it looks so good. Thank you for sending me updates. They look so good. Honest, you haven't watched The What? The What? The What? Garrett, I love the phrase, your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries. What did elderberries smell like? Oh, no, wait. I remember I asked this to my friend, and if I remember correctly, elderberries was what they used to make wine out of at one point, and so he was basically calling his father an alcoholic. Okay, what about the Master of Disguise? I know about the Master of Disguise, haven't watched it. It doesn't look very appealing to me, but that might just be me. Nightmare Before Christmas? Yes. Oh, I love stop motion movies. Nightmare Before Christmas is great. I love Coraline. Coraline is one of my favorite movies. I don't know if that counts as a classic. Like, how old does something have to be to count as a classic? 10 years? Or does it just have to be so good that you know it's going to be a classic? Drago, eat some soup. I think it'll help your stomach ache. Thanks. I do have some soup in the fridge. Maybe I'll heat it up after this. I remember loving The Princess and the Frog as a kid and still do. I do really like The Princess and the Frog. There's a couple portions where I'm like, this could have been cut from the movie. But like, as is, I do really like it. Young Frankenstein. Oh, the one with Jane Wilder. Oh, ooh. That's a good... Oh, I watched Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That's a really good one. Let's see. Stormray, I'm new to the stream and I have a question for you. Are you afraid of skeletons? Nah, I love skeletons. I used to draw skeletons for fun. They're really interesting. I like seeing how their bone structure works. Spaceballs. Ooh. Who Framed Roger Rabbit's a really good one. If y'all haven't watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit, excellent, excellent movie. Blade Runner: The Final Cut, then 2049. Oh, okay. Leon the Professional follows a hitman who becomes the caretaker of an orphan girl after a drug lord offs her parents. Wow, that's a dark start. Okay. You're definitely gonna cry. Also, in regards to Blade Runner, I recommend the one without Decker's voiceover. Blade Runner 2043 is the sequel years later. Oh, okay. Ever seen the movie 9? Yes! Ooh, I love the movie 9. That's a really good one. Some movies after a while are classics, just how good they are. Okay. So if you see a movie and you know it's really good and it's gonna be a classic. I feel like Luca might be one of those. It's so good. I don't know if it'll stick around in the public knowledge very long, but with like, because they didn't have a release. Most of the new Pixar stuff hasn't had releases, which feels kind of unfair. But like, I kind of understand not releasing movies to theaters, but it's weird that Disney released, I think, Encanto in theaters, but not Soul, Turning Red, or Luca. And they're all really good movies. JJ's got my Amazon account hacked, so I've done everything to change the issue, and I'm stuck being unable to log in without an authenticator app that it's not on. That just sounds like a mess, Jay. I'm so sorry. Drago, Snow White the animation. Ooh, the first Disney animated feature. Ooh, that is a good one. 9 is really, really good, Lily. Yeah, I love the designs, and it's so creepy and so entertainingly dark. But it's not like depressing dark. It can be, but it's more like a visually dark, but not bad to look at, which is hard to do. Need a why. Oh, CJ, Jumanji. That's a really good one. I really want to watch it, but I don't know if I'm ready to rewatch it. I watched it so much as a kid that I know it so well, but now that Robin Williams has been gone for a while, but I still miss him. Lily, apparently a lot of people hate Turning Red and a lot of people love it. Yeah, that's understandable. You don't have to like all movies. Just because a movie is good doesn't mean everyone's gonna like it. Art Flash. Yes, Sleeping Beauty is really beautiful. I love the tapestry painting style. It's beautiful. Anarch W, thanks for the posture check. Excuse me. Really weirdly, I actually fairly recently thought about making my boyfriend watch 9 with me. Yeah, if Gerg is into that style, then yeah, go for it. Cam, if you watch Jumanji, we'll have to watch Zathura, the other version of Jumanji. Yeah, Zathura is the continuation of Jumanji, right? So instead of in jungle, it's in space with the kid from the Hunger Games. I remember it being all right. Lily, watch the newer Jumanji movies. They're so freaking good. It's amazing. Everyone should watch them. Ah, yeah, Cove wanted to watch them, but I didn't get time to watch them with her, so maybe I'll ask if she wants to rewatch them. Alvarez, thank you for the hydrate. Yo, Junk, how's it going? How are you today? Son, I've always been a sucker for any animated movie's stained glass aesthetic. Ooh. Like sort of the beginning of Sleeping Beauty, where it's like the stained glass or the cathedral look. That is a good look. Junk, one day I will get a redeemed tea. Here we go. I'll just give you one now. There you go. Here's one for one of my fave gobos. The third was clearly a cash grab. Oh, okay. I watched it as a kid, so I don't really know if it still stands up or holds up very well. But I know that Jumanji definitely holds up. Zathura was... I remember even as a kid, like, I watched Zathura and went, isn't this a bit of a time paradox? Like, if you meet... spoilers, there's a weird time travel aspect to it. So if you meet yourself, your future self, and your future self warns you of what's going to happen, and that changes the outcome, then the future self will no longer exist, which means you didn't warn yourself in the past, which means you wouldn't exist. It's a whole question of parallel universes and stuff. Wow, I keep moving. I have to lock myself. There we go. Gecko, Jackie Chan movie? Anyone? Ooh. What's the Jackie Chan movie I watched? I know I watched a bunch of them, but like the only thing I remember of them are the stunts and how cool he looked using his environment to fight. It's very fascinating. The choreography is excellent. I love it. Trey, just joined the stream for talking about movie classics and gotta mention the masterpiece that is Prince of Egypt. Yo, Prince of Egypt went hard. It was incredible. Like I used to hang, or I still do actually. I whenever we went over to my family's place, like my cousin's place, we would only have so many movies to watch. And they were very religious because my uncle was a pastor, if I remember correctly. And so he would only have very religious movies. So he had the 10 Commandments on, was it VHS or DVD? I can't remember. But as kids, we were like, live action, lots of talking, that's kind of boring. And so every time we went over to their place as kids, we would just watch Prince of Egypt over and over and over. And it was so good, except I was absolutely terrified whenever God was like essentially culling the kids, because I was the firstborn. I was the eldest of my family. And so to me, that was terrifying. I was like, why would God go and kill the eldest children? We did nothing wrong. We didn't do anything. Why? So every time I watched that movie, it was great until that part, and I would get so scared. I would go over to my mom and ask for hugs. So that was traumatizing, but it was still a really good movie. So Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast, especially Hunchback. Yeah. Ooh, Hunchback is a good one. It's a dark movie now that I'm looking back on it, which is great. I love it. Daryl, thanks for the head pats. Jack Black makes new Jumanji movies. Ah. Yeah, I can see that. Jack Black is hilarious. Everyone should watch Road to El Dorado? Yes. Yes, Road to El Dorado is an excellent movie. DreamWorks' 2D animation was great. What else did they do? They did... No, they didn't do Treasure Planet. That was Disney. Watch the Adam Project? Oh, that just came out, right? With Ryan Reynolds, if I'm not mistaken. Garrett, I got a new D&D campaign with some friends of mine. Session 0 was on Wednesday. I'm playing a back alley doctor and I'm super excited. Oh, that is really exciting. Ooh. I hope the Session 0 goes well. Onyx. So yeah, if you have a minute or 80, you can sit about with Cove and watch Transformers the movie. I know she's a fan of it. We talked about it a bit. It's the real star of the show is the movie. Is the soundtrack. It was 80s synth. Vince DiCola is a damn wizard. Ooh. Is that the Michael Bay movie? Like the first one? Chat, do you like mystery movies? Yeah, I love mystery movies. They're great. Remember that song from Hunchback Out There? Yeah, the one where he's singing on top of the roofs and being like, I want to leave and I want to have adventures. That's a good one. Or El Dorado's my fave. I love El Dorado. I have to rewatch it because I watched it as a kid and I don't think I got all the jokes that were happening. I didn't get all of the adult and quick witty things that was happening. And then a couple years back, someone showed the scene where Chell is essentially blowing one of the guys. And as a kid, I didn't understand that. But as an adult, I'm like, oh my gosh, how did they get away with that? Why? I can't believe they put that in there. So I gotta rewatch it. I gotta rewatch and just see all the funny things I missed out on. Lily, watched the Adam Project on a bus on my way home from my visit with Gerg, and it was good. Ooh, all right. Garrett, my hard Catholic great-grandpa accidentally watched The Holy Grail thinking it was a religious movie. He was in for a treat. My dad said he never laughed so hard. It's like, oh, that's great. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad he liked it. Onyx, nope, it was made in 1986, back in the era of the original cartoon. Oh, so it was animated. Oh, okay. I've only watched the first and the second Michael Bay Transformers movie and Bumblebee. Bumblebee's actually really good. I really like Bumblebee. Michael Bay's Transformer movies they're fine. Visually, the most interesting thing about them is the mechs transforming. Dougal, thank you for the Blackbirdie. Nah. Fancy, any older new games that you'll be planning on playing during your next stream? I'm thinking maybe Elden Ring? I don't know if I'll take a break from it. I'm still thinking about it because I'm a little bit burnt out on it right now, and I feel like I gotta mix it up so that I don't get too tired of it. Life of Brian was actually banned in one country. It was advertised as too funny for a country in a neighboring country. I really like Life of Brian. It's just interesting. It feels almost like a think piece, kind of like, what if all of this guy's actions were just being interpreted as a messiah's? It's very, very interesting to think about, and it's a fun concept to play with. Bullet Slayer, by the way, thank you for the resub. Hope your tummy feels better. Usually for me, warm ginger ale. Ooh, warm ginger ale. Do you put ginger ale in like a pot and just boil it up? Eat it like soup? I know ginger and lemon tea helps. Haven't watched it yet, or haven't tried that yet, so I'll try that after stream. Honey looks like the female Goblin player character. Male Goblin player characters look more like monsters. Yeah, I love that. I love seeing the monstrous designs. Like, I stylized my character just because it is easier for me to draw in this style rather than something that is a bit more creepy and, you know, like hyper realistic. So it just worked out that way. Don't think one is better than the other, but they're both good to see. Lily, if I'm not mistaken, it was Sky that told you about the straight up implied blowjob in El Dorado. I think I saw it beforehand, but I think Sky brought it up again and like and showed me the gif. And I'm like, oh yeah, that she definitely blown. Toxic Crows, thank you for the breather team. Sorry, you just don't refrigerate ginger ale. Oh, okay, so like room temperature ginger ale. Mr. Me, are you ever gonna make merch? I'm still thinking about it. I looked into making merch, and I want to make something that is ethical, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to just make t-shirts. I want to make something kind of small and something that you can just sort of keep in your pocket. I've looked into making plushes, and I am trying to get a hold of someone who can make them, because I think that'd be great, and they're small and compact and pretty cute. The other thing I've been looking at is enamel pins, but I'm trying to find a way to produce them while also trying to make sure there's as little waste as possible. Selling posters would also work. Skit Cat Twitch, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Hi, I love you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Pocket Honey Goblin. Yeah, exactly. Because Jasper, I won't honey goblin. Thank you. But yeah, I've been looking into it, and so for context, I am super new to this. Like, well, super new. I've been doing this for only a year. I've only been streaming a year. Oh gosh, Blaze. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Jeez. Oh wow, thank you. That's a lot. But yeah, I've been looking into merch. I have no experience making merch. I have talked to a couple of my friends who make merch for local like art shows, because I went to art school and some of them do that. And I'm trying to find a way to do it so that it won't be incredibly expensive to purchase it, because shipping could be expensive. But also just like, I've only been streaming for a year. I just got someone to help me on the sort of business side of it. I've got like one person who's acting as my manager and is helping me out with people contacting me. But that is it. I don't really have a managing team. I don't have a whole lot of people who can help me with accounting. A lot of this is things that I am doing myself. CJ, start small like stickers or pins. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. But it's still like I'm trying not to rush into this. I'm trying not to find the first thing that I see and go with it. I'm trying to like do as much research as possible so that I don't make something that's going to be low quality or something that's not going to ship to certain places. It's a lot of weird things that I've never learned. Coyotes, chat with your manager. Yeah, it's that is a very nice offer. But I think y'all should just relax and sort of enjoy what's happening. I don't want y'all to work. I have an idea, a plushie of Snack before. I would love a plushie of Snack. Oh, that'd be super cute. Onyx 1-to-1 scale of Honey Goblin plush wear. I think I'm almost like the size of a Daikimura, honestly. Like 3'5", that's about the size of a body pillow, right? I thought about doing body pillow designs at one point, but at first I was like, well, what would I draw myself wearing? Because I'm not super comfortable with with sexualizing myself. I'm not super comfortable with that. But also the other problem with that was my ears. They make it a little hard to draw on a body pillow because they're so wide. CJ, maid outfit? Just like for my model or just selling them? A nun outfit? This isn't Jummy's confessionals. We do not confess our sins here. That's for Sundays with Jummy. Ehutch, talk to bands about merch. They're usually broken, know how to economize. That's probably a good idea. I should probably reach out to other artists who are more familiar with merchandising. Thorgrim, I love how expressive your rig is, by the way. It looks like it's improved since I last watched. Yeah, it's definitely gotten better. My first model, looking back on it, was it was great for a beginning model, but I've learned so much since then. I've gotten a lot of new tricks. I gotten a lot of new tricks up my sleeve now. Like Ko's body billows to scale. Yeah, that's the fun thing. If I do a Daikimura at some point, it'll be to scale. Honey Daikimura's okay, if Cove can do it, you can. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing what Cove did with Redbubble, but I'm looking around still. I'm trying to take my time with it because making decisions under pressure is never something that I have enjoyed. A lot of the times when I make hasty decisions because of a fear of missing out, I usually regret it almost immediately. Tony C said 3 feet. I'm 3'5". I think Cove is 3. Is she 3'2" or 3'3"? Or is she 3 feet? I can't remember. I'll have to ask her later. What about buttons with your emotes of them? Buttons could be good. The one thing I found with buttons is like they fall apart a little easily. So that's why maybe enamel pins could be nice. A table shaped like honey carrying a tree. Ooh, that could be cute. Rubber legs. Model or you? My model. This is my 2.0 model. So I did my first one, debuted with that, and then 6 months later-ish, I re-debuted. I updated the model, and this one has iPhone tracking, as well as it's just smoother, and I improved a lot of the functions. I cut everything into more pieces, so there's more physics and more movement. You can see a lot of it. The rotations are better too. Maybe with hoodies or shirts. Phrases like I'm a good bee with hoodie for populates. I thought the one thing I found, maybe emo shirts are things that I just don't get. Whenever I look at shirts, I look at my own closet and go, I just don't have room for them. So hoodies could be fun, but yeah. Son, Wolf Cove has 3 feet. Yep, she's a whole she's a whole 3 feet goblin. There you go. Honey, if you're going to do a body pillow, you should do a 4-foot one just in case. Just in case. Make it a little extra big. Honest, I actually have it written down. Cove is 3 feet tall. Hair is as long as Cove is tall. I have a goblin-sized mass attached to my head. Jeez, you got some long hair. You can probably braid that and make it, like, style it. But yeah, I have a whole half foot on Cove. It means it's my job to reach the shelves, and neither of us can reach them. Makes for great storage. CJ, I've got work in the morning. Gotta go to bed. Good night, honey. Good night, CJ. Take it easy. Can you pout with your cheeks? Yeah. Just like... Bah. Yeah, the iPhone tracking picks up... well, I had to rig it in. So if you get a model, make sure your model rigger adds it in. But the iPhone tracking means you can stick out your tongue, puff your cheeks, so like hold your breath, and you can wiggle your mouth side to side, just like... You can do a lot of stuff. With a webcam though, I've heard there are ways you can get around it, like you can kind of quote-unquote break your webcam to get Apple parameters. But with a webcam, you can't do those 3 things. And the tracking is not as good as an iPhone, but but if you want to get iPhone tracking and you don't want to buy an iPhone, I would just recommend getting an iPad and getting a stand for your iPad, because that's, instead of spending $900 for one of the more recent iPhones, because I think the 10 and up has the depth tracking versus the old ones which do not. But the new iPads have a depth tracking camera, so it's a lot of research needs to go into it before you do that. Steez, I got my iPhone X for $250 used. Yeah, oh, that's actually really good. Yeah, just, you can do what Steez did, get a used iPhone. It's very, very good. I think for 3D models, you actually need them, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no, you can do some 3D stuff with webcams too. Dark Arrow, thank you so much for the resub. Oh god, don't remind me on Apple prices. Ooh, yeah, they're pricey. The newest SE, I think, has it, and it's around $425. Yeah, I needed a new phone because mine was about 8 years old, and it was starting to fall apart. So I just went with a 12, I think it's a 12 Pro, and I think it was about $900, if I remember correctly. I got it through my phone plan, so a little cheaper, but still. Jiffy, does the iPod have the software? I don't think the iPod has the software. Actually, are iPods still a thing? I know that iPods used to have cameras at one point, but they were not phones, and then Apple just merged the phone and the iPod into one with Apple Music. Son, do people use iPods still? I think I used to have a Nano. That was... Hey, Super Saiyan, what's good? I think that was like one of my oldest pieces of tech where I had music on it. But yeah, I don't know if they make iPods anymore. Still use iPod here to listen to music, which might be nice. Like, just having something that's specifically meant for music, that way you can't get distracted, is probably good for your focus. Darth Crusher, I'm here for one thing and one thing only. Dim ear wiggles. Little wiggles. Just a little bit. This thing is following me to the grave. Mine's close to 9 and still going strong. 9 years old for your phone. It sucks that that's considered really good. Back when, like, because old tech used to last a really long time, but I guess with smartphones it's might be a little different. I remember my parents were pretty smart. They got us Nokia flip phones when we were kids, and that was probably the best thing because it was unbreakable. Couldn't do much with it, and texting was a pain because you had to type the individual characters, but still really good. Lily, I just use cassette player for that and for other reasons. Ooh, there's something strangely cool about like old tech. I think the word for it is analog, but I'm not sure if that's correct. but like something nice about seeing like vinyls and cassettes and VHSs. There's something comfy about them. Or if I remember right, the ears are connected to the eyebrow movement. Yeah, exactly. I rigged them up to my eyebrows. Son, oh, oh my, they still have iPod Touch, the iPhones without the phone part and home button. Yeah. Oh, to me that sounds so weird now, because you can just have a phone that does what an iPod does. Everything's getting crushed into one thing. And that's good, because it means you have to carry less, but it does mean that it's more expensive. The analog is correct, and I'll tell you why I use cassette specifically later. Sure. Onyx, I've got a vinyl player in here. Nice. They look cool. They look really cool. If you get Coast Shoulders, y'all will be 6 foot. And y'all will rule the world. No one will stop us. The only thing holding us back is the height part. But as soon as we get past that, as soon as we discover platforms, better watch out. They're unconstrained by the internet. Vintage, not necessarily analog. Okay, vintage works too. I do like that flip phones are kind of making a comeback, because it's a nice way of still having a phone, but being a little more disconnected from it because it can do less. I understand why some people might like that, and I definitely understand how that might actually be better for focus for people who, like, for kids in their first phones. Like, if I ever have kids, I'll probably also get them a flip phone. Because A, not easy to break. B, less distracting. Like, I'd want them to have something like Google Maps so they can find where they are if they get lost. But, like, if I'm giving a kid a phone, it's probably not going to be a smartphone for the first one. What's weird is we call it a phone. Yeah, it's more of a... What is it? Is it like a computer? I remember when they were called PDAs? PDAs? I mean, the only thing I know PDA stands for is public displays of affection. Analog just means not digital? Oh, okay. Goblins in 2 feet high platform shoes sounds both adorable and hilarious. I'm not coordinated enough for that. I'm scared I'm gonna twist my ankle if I wear anything with more than 1 inch. That feeling is called nostalgia, and the warmth that comes from vinyl is awesome. Maybe it is nostalgia. Maybe. Am I finally getting to the age where I look back and go, ah, yes, the good old days? Not really, actually, because, like, the future only looks like it's getting better and better technology-wise. I'm real excited for when graphics cards stop being so expensive. And we can all have really nice computers as old people, and, like, sure, our legs may not work at 90, but we'll have some pretty sick video games. And VR chat will still be a thing. That'll be cool. Maybe by then I'll have a 3D model. Those phones have to at least have a snake on it. Oh, have snake on it? Yeah. That's a pretty fun game. If you were fighting a platypus man in Elden Ring, and you were using a shield, would you parry the platypus? I kind of miss Phineas and Ferb. That was a good show. I still haven't finished watching it. One moment. I'm gonna open a window really quick because my eyes are starting to hurt. There's not enough light in here. Ah, yes. Natural sunlight. Also, lamp. There we go. Okay. I'm back. I disappeared. Personal data. Oh, that's what PDA. Personal data assistant. Okay. Oh man, this is so much better for my eyes. We will all be Skyrim grandmas and grandpas. Oh, is Skyrim grandma still alive? I hope she's having fun. What's really crazy is I've seen smartphones with touchscreens that fold over like a flip phone. My boss came in and showed it to me the other day and it blew my mind. Yeah, I've seen those. Are those like the new Google phones where if you like, you can fold the screen? That doesn't seem possible. How does it not crack? It's made of glass, right? No way glass can be that hard and flexible. Crew Dog, thanks for the hydrate. She is, but she suffered a stroke and has forgotten how to play Skyrim. Oh no. Oh. Well, I'm glad she's still alive. But that is unfortunate. It's made of plastic. Oh! There's no way it's gonna be able to fold for a super long amount of time though, right? They must have some sort of plan where if your screen gets too bent, you can bring it into a shop and replace it. Checkered mask. Whoa, Grandma, have you heard about the new release, Skyrim Super Ultra Legend Edition? Oh, my sweet summer child. Oh, Grandma, they released a new FromSoft game. Oh, don't worry, sonny boy. I know. I have been waiting 50 years after Elden Ring. How many customers can fit in your tavern? A fair amount. I had to do some renovations to fit more people in there. We're now up to the hundreds. It's kind of incredible. Crew Dog, it gets a crease, yeah. Yeah, if it gets a crease. I can't imagine that being very... I don't know, well then again, maybe I'm just behind on trends. I don't really want a phone where its screen folds. I feel like I'd break that way too easy. Flexible OLED, basically just a plastic film. Okay. Games for fun. Thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. Gecko, is Elder Scrolls 6 still a thing or have they just given up on the project? I don't know. I haven't been really following what Bethesda's doing lately. Is Tina's Wonderland a Bethesda game? I don't know. It looks really cool. I don't really know if I'll play it because I'm not really into the Borderlands series, I think it is. Wonder if you'll be able to finish Elden Ring before Hat in Time. I'll have to finish one of them. I don't know about Hat in Time. Nimitz, thank you for the posture check. Ooh, my neck. Ooh. Excuse me. Phew. Alpha, they're doing a space game before Elder Scrolls. Oh, okay. Wasn't Elder Scrolls 5 kind of a... Or was that Elder Scrolls Online? Is that an okay game? I heard mixed things about it. Onyx, they're focusing on Starfield right now. Oh, okay, gotcha. Gearbox. Thorgrim, I want a phone that has actual buttons again. I remember I used to have a BlackBerry. That was a wild time. I liked that. It was. I liked pressing down the buttons, like feeling them click. It was nice. And now every time I type in certain words, it autocorrects and it's become a habit. So now when I type "and," it puts in abs. I gotta fix that somehow. I don't know how, but I gotta fix that. Blackberries were good phones. I remember when everyone had them. Was on BBM. Yeah, it was good. They were compact and fun. I liked them. I like Blackberries. Abs, also gotta say. I like abs, okay? I wanna have abs, and I wanna be strong enough to have them. It's for inspiration. Elder Scrolls 6 is about 2 or 3 years off. Oh, really? That's a lot closer than I thought. Dark King Spellcaster, thank you for the Prime. Welcome to a tavern. Darth Crusher, I had a BlackBerry too, and one of those droid phones. Like an Android? I've never heard of a droid phone. Onyx, careful, honey, your brain water is showing. It never leaves. I have to push it to the back of my brain all the time. Abs sapien. Dang it! You told me to push it back. I couldn't do it. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know, but now they know. I actually like singing Let It Go. It's hard. The notes are really high, and I have to belt notes out to get it out, but it's really fun. Okay, go honey holding back that Scarlet Rot. Oh, Scarlet Rot sucks. Oh, Scarlet Rot sucks so bad. I can't even get rid of it. I don't think I know the recipe to get rid of Scarlet Rot yet. I heard my favorite gob had a stomachache. I'm doing better. I'm doing better. My stomach ache's feeling okay. I'm not pushing it too much. Doing all right. I used to listen to my music on a Zune. You darn whippersnappers. A Zune. Oh, that's a word that I haven't heard in a long, long time. I didn't even know what a Zune was. My first thing was like those iPod Nanos, the little square things that you could just like shove in your pocket. Man, that was a wild time. I would always have to ask my dad for the password and go, Dad, can I buy this song? And then he was like, you know what, kid? I'm gonna teach you how to download songs off YouTube. And that's how I learned how to convert YouTube files to MP3 files. Thank you, Dad, starting my pirating at a young age. I see how it is. I should change the game to Hat in Time, won't finish it in time. Deadline, the game. Hey, Lich, what's up? Episcout. D&D question, would you take a Rabbit Folk Ranger or a Kobold Fighter with you into battle? Ooh. Rabbit Folk Ranger. Rangers are neat. One of my friends is playing a Ranger right now, and they are very good at it. I think Hunter's Mark is something that their class does. It's very handy. Darth Cressa, thank you for the ear wiggle. I'm a Ranger Monk Rabbit Folk. Nice. I've played a Rabbit Folk before. It was super fun. I love doing the art for the Rabbit Folk. This is back when like Zootopia came out, and I was like, I can be a rabbit person. Oh, I can do so much art for it. Oh, it's gonna be fun. I got into a little bit of a fight with my DM. Well, not a fight, a little bit of a disagreement with my DM about the design. Popsicle, hi. Thank you so much for coming. How you doing? I want to play D&D so bad. Oh, it's so much fun. It's hard to find a group sometimes, though. Zeus, thank you for the head pats. I'm pretty fortunate that I have my friends who are a dedicated D&D group. They're very nice, and they're so much fun. Popsicle, I'm doing good. Hope your tummy feels better. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's already feeling a little better. I think part of it was I was dehydrated and I wasn't eating enough food today. So I had a big meal before stream. So I'm doing much better. Wolfie, welcome back. Hey, Paka. How you doing, Willie? Sup, Gabo. Sup. Hey, Erd. What's up? Yeah, that's great. Oh yeah, having a stomachache sucks. It doesn't feel good. Blue Mage. Our DM unfortunately had a stroke last summer and we had to postpone. Oh my gosh, I hope they're okay. Oh, that sucks. Salty Spinster, hey! Haven't played any RPGs in so long. Tabletop or LARP. I've never LARPed before. How is it? LARPing sounds like fun, but like I am really bad at acting in general, so I kind of clam up a little bit when I have a little bit of attention. So I've missed out on that experience. I do want to go to Ren Fair sometime though. Just being around other people in costume sounds like fun. Like being at a con. Oh, I want to cosplay so bad. I want to cosplay so bad. Super Saiyan God. I'm back with ramen. Oh, that sounds tasty. Oh, some good ramen sounds real good right now. LARP is interesting. You can go all out with costumes and props, but some of the people can be weird. I think that can probably go for almost any group, is like, someone's gonna be weird. So just gotta be respectful around as many people as possible. Jupadilla, hey. Probably had this question before. Have you and your group ever thought about streaming sessions? Get them some avatars that'd be a joy to watch. I thought about it for a while. See you later, fancier. Take it easy. I thought about it for a while, but I realized I don't know if I would be comfortable doing it, because whenever people stream their D&D, there is a certain level of pressure to be as entertaining as possible. you know, to put on a show because there's an audience. So for Critical Role, they are voice actors, they are professionals, they are good writers, and they understand how to entertain people. What is going on with whose current poll are Raph's boats? Who doing that? Who do that? But yeah, so I thought about it, and I didn't want to put pressure on my teammates to perform and be funny, because sometimes in trying to perform, you can mess up your own arc or what you want to do for the sake of going, this could be entertaining for people to watch. So, thanks, Willie. But yeah, and I didn't want to make them feel like they had to. I also don't want to have to constantly worry about if someone is having a good time on stream, you know? So it's a weird, they're not performers, they are my friends and we play D&D. Because among my friend group, I only know one other friend that streams. Not many of us actually like hang out on Twitch. Like even me to a certain extent. After I stream, for the most part, I to de-stress, I don't go online. I just watch or listen to music on YouTube, look at music videos, and do art to de-stress. It's more about story than being entertaining. That's, yeah, to a certain extent, yeah. Maybe it's also because like I actually don't think I can enjoy watching other people play D&D because I just can't focus on it. I'm a very visual person. I cannot focus on only sounds. Honestly, I think we spoke about this before, but what you could do is have Bun run a one-shot or a mini campaign instead of streaming it, record it, and then stream the recording. Yeah, that could definitely be something we do. Because as well as a lot of people have been like, hey, are you going to do D&D with other VTubers, especially other Goblin VTubers? And although that does sound really, really fun, I don't think it's a wise idea to start a long-term campaign with people who you don't know their playstyle. You know, if you haven't played with them before or known them for a long enough time, they might not have a style that meshes with yours. And I don't ever want to get stuck with, or I also don't want to be the person who makes someone uncomfortable in a campaign and make them feel like they're stuck with me for the rest of this story. Because that's never a fun feeling. Patel, that makes sense. Wonderful that you care for your friends' well-being. Oh, thank you. That I would assume that's kind of like common courtesy, because you always got to make sure absolutely everyone is on board, and you have to make them aware of what's happening before you even consider streaming something with someone. Garrett, I apologize like a million times when they tried to assure me it was fine. I accidentally made a female friend of mine blush because I got way too into Fly Me to the Moon on karaoke night. That's not bad. That's not bad. It means you were very enthused and you had some fun. That's good. Formskin Hunter, thank you for the 100 shinies. Late to the D&D, but my character is Dog Paladin. Oh, that sounds so cute. I saw a little meme of like a dog paladin who was like, I must find my owner. That is my quest. And that sounds like the most fun ever. I would love to do something like that. Just make sure I didn't miss anything in chat. Gingerbeard, you beat Elden Ring, you late honey? Did I miss it? No, I haven't beat Elden Ring. I'm probably not gonna beat it for a long time. And that's okay. I'm just gonna enjoy it. Jade, there's plenty of other alternative D&D live streams like Acquisitions Incorporated and Ready to Roll who do their own things and are also popular. Don't imitate Critical Role. Yeah, one of the things is my friends, some of them have ADD, and for some of them it's very, very difficult to focus. So there are some days where we have to re-explain the plot to them a bunch of times. And some of them have work hours that are very inconsistent. So one of my friends actually sometimes falls asleep while we play because they're so tired. And so that's I don't think if they're tired, they'd want to stream. And sometimes the focus issue can kind of make us have to repeat things a lot. It's not at all bad. We very much understand that this is just how our friends are, and this is their lives. It doesn't quite make for easy streaming. Jay, if it's any consolation, I'd be on board to game with you. Well, thank you. Darth, hey, happy almost birthday in case I don't see you. And you doing anything for your 1 year debut? Yeah! I'm gonna be doing an anniversary stream. I'm thinking of making it a subathon, so if y'all have any ideas for subathon goals, that's actually a good idea for me to take notes right now, because I have a couple things planned, but if you got any suggestions, feel free to... Exactly, feel free to throw them at me, Demi. Daxi, I know. The thing is to just have fun, not just about how good you are at a thing. If you enjoy doing it, the talent will take care of itself. For example, I'm a pretty okay singer, but once I was living in Chile down in South America, a local high school teacher asked if I'd be willing to help judge a music singing contest they were having and actually asked if I wanted to sing a song in front of everyone. I said sure, and since I had a blast, it was so good and they asked for an encore. That's awesome. I'm so glad it turned out well. Garrett, you gotta get to bed? Alright, thank you so much for dropping by. It's always good to see you. Get some good rest. Elden Ring is about fire. Welding involves fire, therefore Elden Ring is about welding things together. Welding ring. Almost every Dark Souls game is about fire to a certain extent. Spooky's Mansion? Oh, I'll write it down. Spooky's Mansion. Okay. Alright. Jasper Maverick to DM a game for you still on the table? Oh, thank you. I do currently have a DM, and he's a real fun one. We absolutely messed up his plans yesterday, and it was, oh, so glorious. Oh, it's so much fun when you get to surprise a DM. Big Daddy Goblin. Thank you for the 25 gifted subs. What the heck? Thank you so much. Jeez, are you sure? That is a lot. Jim, should we make a channel in the Discord? I think it's alright. You can put it in the suggestions channel if you'd like. I'm pretty sure you like that with me and my raid team. Trying to schedule something can be a pain. Yeah, everyone's got their own lives to live. Eat suggestions, embrace chaos. Yes, Demi. Exactly. All the suggestions in chaos. Do people still do Twitch sings? That could be a goal. What's a Twitch sing? Big Daddy Goblin. Gob about to drop. Thank you so much. Alien Isolation. Alright, let me write it down. Alien Isolation. I have no name. I confessed to someone and we're dating now. That's awesome! Congratulations! I'm glad it turned out so well. Let's see. Jay, is it D&D if you don't somehow find a way to ruin your DM's plans? Yeah, it's hard to do, but when you do it, oh, the look on their face is so satisfying. Darkdead, thank you. What if I were to tell you that a cappella versions of Dark Souls tracks exist? I want to listen. Oh, I want to listen so bad. I want to give it a listen. Is VR on the table? I don't have any VR stuff. Subathon goal. We can put that on the subathon goals though. Just get VR equipment. Because after this subathon, I am going to learn how to make 3D models. I'm gonna do my best to learn. I'll probably stream it too, so you can see how I try to learn a new program. Baconeer, thank you for the breathe redeem. Making your 3D model? Yeah, it's not gonna be anything special. It's probably gonna be a learning model, so I'm gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see. I don't know if I'm gonna be making it from scratch, because there are some ways of kind of cheating it a little bit so that you can make a 3D model without having too much experience in 3D modeling. So it'll be neat. Jim, just thank you for the Neko Copper team. Gecko, can't wait for Cursed 3D Honey. Oh, heck yeah. I'm so excited for Cursed 3D Honey. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good. Mage God, what's everyone's opinions on Pocky? I do love Pocky. They're a really good snack. They're... I don't feel bad about eating Pockies, even though I try not to eat too many sweets, because it's mostly crackers. Chip sculpting, honey. Yeah, we're gonna sculpt my 3D butt. Yo, Akami! Thank you! I'm feeling pretty okay. Actually, Akami also has a pretty neat 3D model, so if y'all want to see a cool... a cool, thick model, check out Akami. Yeah, Pocky's tasty bacon here. I think like classic chocolate Pocky and strawberry is really, really good. But I like the really weird unconventional ones. Like, well, it's actually not weird and unconventional, it's just matcha. I just like matcha. Ethos, are you open to invasions on Elden Ring? Not currently, just because I'm not sure if there are any dangerous exploits that we're unaware of. I do play Elden Ring online, but that's just because I like getting the messages. I like seeing all the all the liars ahead and all the dog jokes. It makes me funny. It makes me funny. It makes me laugh. Confetti Chua. Bro, Almond Crunch. Almond Crunch is really good. I do really like it. Will 3D Honey still have those beautiful bouncy ears? I would hope so. I'm gonna do my best to see if I can learn how to rig it properly so that I can still have the ear physics while also having the control. It's something I want to learn. It's gonna be real scuffed, so maybe y'all can learn along with me too if you want. Who made your Life 2D model? I actually made it myself. So all of my assets are made from scratch. Like I made them myself, with the exception of like these ears. This is an asset in VTube Studio, not Live 2D. Akami, because I prefer Kinko no Yama to Poki. I don't think I've had Kinoko no Yama. I don't think I've ever had that before. At least not to my knowledge. Crazy Gamer, how are you so cute and adorable? I don't know. I have no idea. Thorgrim, and I come back to cat ears. Did someone put a spell on you? No. I just decided I wanted to be a Neko for a little bit. Just a little Neko. How does spell Akami? Akami. Yeah, I can do a little shout out. Yeah, Akami's got a real cool model. Fancy, make your 3D model look like PS1 graphics. Give that comfy nostalgia. Ooh, I never played any PS1 or even PS2 games. Like, I never played video games until actually my adulthood. Just because my parents didn't allow me to have a console and I didn't have a PC. I had a MacBook when I was in high school, and that was for, you know, writing essays and making sure I needed to do research. So I never actually did many video games. I think the earliest experience I had with a video game was when I was over at my cousin's place, and I think it was on the GameCube. I think he was playing a Series of Unfortunate Events video game and Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker one, I think it was. I can't quite remember. Is that your only tooth? Nah, I got plenty of teeth. I just got one that's crooked. Sticks out a little bit. Kinoko no Yama are called Choco Rooms. Oh, the mushrooms! Yeah, the mushrooms. I love those. I think they come in different shaped ones. Little mushroom-shaped chocolate crackers made like Pocky but smaller. Oh, those are nice. I do like those. They're really, really cute. I love mushrooms, but like they make them super nice and super sweet and good. Why do most goblins choose to be bald? Because they want to avoid hairy situations. I love that centipede emote though. That's actually really cool. Maybe I'll make a... Maybe I'll... Because if I do a 3D model, you're probably going to see a bald version, which is going to be pretty fun. Metal Gear Solid? I've never played Metal Gear Solid. You ever tried Call of Cthulhu? Nah, I've only ever played 3.5, 5th edition. I played 1st edition once, but that wasn't a good experience. And I played Monster of the Week. And that's about it. I think those are about most of the tabletop RPGs I've played. Promethean. My first game experience was on an old Xbox playing Call of Duty 1. Ooh. Also just realized. There we go. Just gotta make sure the music is looping. But yeah, very violent introduction to gaming when I'm like 5 or 6. I think that's what my parents were worried about. I think they were worried about me finding too violent a video game. And I was already a pretty, weirdly, like, physical kid. Like, I would roughhouse with my cousins a lot. And so I think my parents were a little worried that if I got a hold of video games that were too violent, it would make it worse, if that makes sense. Which I don't think, looking back on it now, my first video game was Dark Souls, and I was like 20, no, I was like 19 when I first tried that. Yeah, it came out a while back. I think I played the remastered version, and it didn't make me any more violent. If anything, it was like, oh, actually, this is quite calming. I very much enjoy this. Honey being violent is a thought I can see too well. Understandably so. A lot of my friends have actually commented. They're like, "Yeah, you're pretty passive. You don't seem like you'd get riled up." But I'm like, "Yeah, that makes sense because I get all my aggression out in sports." But since quarantine, I haven't been able to do that. So for the most part, whenever I get frustrated, I just play violent video games to get out that aggression. And it's really nice. It's a nice, healthier way than kind of bottling it up and feeling upset and sad with myself. I do try to work out. It is a little bit harder, just because like I have unfortunately lost some of the strength in my knees. My knees aren't used to doing as much intense activity as I used to, so I want to get that back because I want to play soccer again. I miss playing soccer so much. Fancy Tomato. I have a character from first edition called John the Magic. He had 2 HP and kept dying in every combat encounter. Whenever our party runs into a wizard now, we just call him John. Nice. That's a good story. A doom user. It's the opposite of calming. It makes me want to break your household objects. That's what Dark Souls does. Yeah, it has a different effect on different people. I find that video games that have a death mechanic that it can be very frustrating are very calming to me because it's whenever I go up against something that I struggle with or I'm probably going to lose to, the only thing I can do is laugh about it because it's a video game. It's meant for fun. And I don't like playing video games to get frustrated. So whenever I go into a boss battle in Dark Souls, I'm like, man, this is so cool. I'm fighting a monster. The design is awesome. I'm wielding a big sword. I'm just having fun. I'm just here for a good time. And Dark Souls gives me that. My parents didn't let me play video games because they said it's too violent. Joke's on them, I play them and I'm purple now. That's a good one. I play music when I'm angry. That's a good thing to do. I actually find that like when I get angry, I listen to angry music so that I can feel super angry. And then after I feel angry, I just pass out. I sleep. I sleep off the anger. Not super healthy, but that's what my habits usually lead to. Crew Dog, thanks for the hydrate. Excuse me. What's a video game you play to relieve the anger? I have the game I made a quick mention about. I feel like it'll be fun for you to check out for us to see on stream. Also, would recommend Get to the Orange Door, especially with its updates that adds more and more. Make the whole map your own playground. I think to relieve stress, I play Hollow Knight. I play Bloodborne, and recently I think I've been playing oh shoot, what is it called? Hades. I've been playing Hades. It's good. I like it. I don't know if I'd consider Hades violent. It's a little violent. It's not super violent. Not like FromSoft games. I've only played Bloodborne and I find it more of an annoyance than an outright frustrating. I'm not saying I'm good at the game. I'm not. Understandable. It can get a little bit annoying sometimes. but I want to rage in a video game. I mean, like, as long as you don't hurt your controller and chuck it across the room, that's fine. Controllers have feelings too. What kind of angry music do you listen to? A lot of J-rock. And sometimes I listen to some metal. I think the most recent thing I'm listening to whenever I want to get pumped up and aggressive is the Arcane soundtrack. That's a really good one. Like, Snakes is a super good track. It's super good. You should try playing Dusk. I don't know if I've heard of Dusk. I've never gotten mad to dying from an enemy in Doom, mainly the environments like Dark Pits. Never get mad at falling in lava in Doom 2016 because of the animation. I still don't think I can play Doom, just because I don't know if my eyes can handle the amount of motion that happens whenever you move, and like it's just so much. I think I would get a headache, unfortunately. Coyotes, Dusk is a retro FPS, super good stuff. Oh, okay. That's also another thing I struggle with is first-person games. And first-person shooters, it's just so rough. So rough. Okay, yeah, if you can't handle Doom, Dust might not be for you. Yeah, that is the one thing. Because I've played Overwatch. I played it a little bit, like twice. And I kind of struggled with it because not only is my sense of direction awful with maps, but my eyes can't handle fast motion, and motion blur can kind of mess it up sometimes. Which is kind of sad, but what you gonna do? Apparently that gets better the more you expose yourself to it, but like the headaches at the front of your brain, oh, it hurt. It hurt. Do you know what pits and love have in common? Falling in them hurts. Not always. Falling in love can be really fun. It's always nice when you fall in love. It's falling out of love that's scary to me. Getting into a relationship seems scary just because the idea that someone else might not like you back after a while is kind of terrifying. Tony, now I want to see you playing VR shooter game. Oh, I really want to play a VR shooter game. I've played Superhot on PC, and I know it's not the same thing, because in VR it's very, very different. But I really want to try VR stuff. I've drawn, back in my school they were doing a little showcase of tech, and I've drawn in VR, like done 3D space drawing. It's really fun, but oh, does it give you a headache after like 30 minutes. Oh, it hurt. Yo, Tom. Yeah, I ate Tom. I ate some chicken and rice and some vegetables and asparagus. Oh, so good. I'm happy with the meal I had today. Have you played Beat Saber? No, I haven't played Beat Saber. I don't own any VR equipment. That's something I do want to get at some point. Probably soon-ish, since I'm going to be looking into 3D models. Tony, definitely drop in Superhero so you can become the Dancer of 10. Also, I see horseshoes, hot dogs, and hand grenades being fun for you to shoot in. Those are all games? Horseshoes, hot dogs. That sounds like a strange shopping list. Horseshoes, hot dogs, and hand grenades. Oh, thank you, Cyber. I'm already feeling a little better. Just, my tummy has stopped hurting, and I think part of it is dehydration right now. I just haven't been drinking enough water. H3 is one game? Oh, okay. Horseshoes, hot dogs, hand grenades. Oh, it's one game. Gotcha. I don't know about headache, but I did some art with a 3D Google art thing. Yeah, it's really fun. Original Hamstead, thank you for the posture check. Excuse me. In the Horseshoes and Hot Dogs game, you can customize a pistol to the max, and I mean to the max. Oh. Man, maybe it's just because of my fear of guns, but like shooting games haven't really interested me much, simply because a lot of them are first-person shooters, so a lot of them do kind of mess with my eyes. But the other, maybe I just don't like shooting games. That might be a thing. Thanks, Virgil, for the whack. I've never played any of the BioShock games either. I've watched Cove play a couple of the BioShock games, and they look like fun. I like the world building and the environment, and it's very pretty to look at. But it's got the problem of, like, I think it's the same engine as Skyrim, so I get sick when I look at Skyrim too long. I'm gonna do another posture check for Hamster because that felt real nice. Whew. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Can I also look at the Steam pages for H3? I can probably look it up afterwards. Sensory overload is why I don't do Call of Duty games so much. That makes sense. Excuse me. BioShock uses Unreal Engine. Okay, yeah, that sounds... I think, doesn't Skyrim also use the Unreal Engine? Actually, what's really interesting is I know that Code Miko uses Unreal 5, I think now, for her model. And her new model looks absolutely astounding. The hair physics are insane. It's so cool to look at. And she moves around in her own, like, virtual space. It's so cool. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that before. I kind of want to learn how to do that, but I know that I don't have the technological know-how to do it. Bethesda worked in the creation engine. Oh, okay. My big thing now is not even a story. I just like being cooperative. Reminds me of the best part of MMO life without the drama. Why not a VR horror game like the Tifa game? Oh, y'all know how I'm bad with horror. Just awful with horror. It's not good. It's not good. I get scared way too easy. Like, even just with sound bits. Like, sound bits scare me. The little toaster ding, those are scary. Blender has great features in its sculpt mode that make it a lot like ZBrush. I've never used Blender. I was talking to one of my friends who uses Blender and he's making his own model. Apparently it's hard if you don't understand the UI. Living Ghost, thank you for the head pats. And Stain Monkey, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Unreal Engine 5 Gobble Grow, where'd I put my money? I will learn. There's a couple people I've been talking to who are learning how to use Unreal Engine, and I actually really want to learn. It looks like fascinating tech. Although I do love working in 2D because there's more control and it's technologically easier to understand, there's something really fascinating about 3D that I kind of want to get the hang of. I want to understand it. Hey, Master Graveheart, how's it going? High fives are just hand head pats? Yeah, exactly. Also, Hawkeye, thank you for the song redeem. Let me pull up some lyrics. Anime King, hey! My lord, thank you so much for the prime. Welcome to the tavern. Get rid of these. And music can calm down for a little bit. Dark Dead, thank you so much. Almost forgot to pay the contacts. No, it's fine, it's fine. Y'all don't have to do that. Good night, gamer. Have a good rest. Fergal, I'm learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript coding myself. Ooh, cool. Man, coding just sounds like another language. Glyph and Ghost, thank you for the gifted sub to Hulking Mango. Thank you so much. I prefer 2D. Something about greater limitations making an expressive character has always impressed me. I think there's definitely benefits to both. There's good to both. 2D has a lot of appeal and a lot of control. It's also very smooth and there's less of a chance of models breaking. But with 3D, you can do stuff with your hands. You can have more depth and movement, and you can do stuff in VR chat. And that's really cool. I want to do stuff in VR chat. I've never gone in VR chat. Gecko, it depends on how it's used as well. Yeah, that too. If it's used properly, it is incredible to see. Like some 3D models are astounding to look at. Hand tracking is neato beans. Yeah, hand tracking is really cool. I kind of want to get hand tracking just so y'all can see how much I move my hands when I stream, because it's a lot. There's a lot of hand movements and over exaggerating. Tried making a Hero Forge mini of you, but there's no matching face. Aw, thanks anyways, Reldrin. That's really cool though. 3D is great because wonderful. Thank you. One day I'll learn. I will get there. I will get to the point where I can understand how 3D works. Poking around with PNG tuber stuff, but aiming to get a bunch of different expressions just to change between. Drawing a character viewing at an angle is really tough. Art's hard, and PNG tubing is really cool, and it's a very, very good budget way to kind of test the waters for your own designs. Baconeer, thank you for the Black Redeem. Thanks, Delbell. I'm feeling good. Why don't you just get a hand cam and paint your hands green? Just because there's a chance that the camera falls, like, you will see everything around me. You can see the mess and all the dishes around my desk. Actually, I cleaned up. There's no dishes now. Aha. But yeah, let me pull up some song lyrics real quick. I'm going to sing a song by Paramore. It's called Ankle Biters. I really like this. I really like this song. Let me take a real quick sip. Excuse me. Yeah, this ought to be fun. Why do you care what people think? Are you hooked up to their leash? You know, ankle biters ate up your personality. Try to remember how it felt to just make up your own steps and let ankle biters chew up and spit out someone else and fall in love with yourself. Because someday you're gonna be the only one you've got. Someday you're gonna be the only one you've got. Why you wanna please the world and leave yourself to drop dead? Someday you're gonna be the only one you've got. What do you actually expect? A broken mirror to reflect? You know, ankle biters gave you a false perception. And why do I defend your ignorance? So why do I defend the state you're in? You should fall in love with yourself again. Fall in love with yourself. Because someday you're gonna be the only one you've got. Someday you're gonna be the only one you've got. Why you wanna please the world and leave yourself to drop dead? Someday you're gonna be the only one you've got. Ankle biters. Ankle biters. Someday you're gonna be alone. Ankle biters. Ankle biters. It's a pretty short song, but it's very, very good. I like to listen to it whenever I'm just not feeling myself, and I'm like, maybe if I changed a couple things. But then my brain goes, no. Be chill, be nice to yourself. Calm down. Thank you, Gecko. I'm super excited for the days where I could hit high notes and like sing them really loudly. I think I'm pretty self-conscious about that, just being loud. Oh, thank you, Gecko. Y'all ever get that where it's like, even if you're alone and you're just hanging out in your own room and no one's home, you're still scared to be loud? I very much got that. You sound like Marceline from Adventure Time. Oh, why, thank you. Marceline has a lovely voice. Shoot, I've forgotten the voice actress's name. But yeah. Marceline's a great singer. And I love her songs. They're so good. What lightsaber design is your favorite? Ooh. I really, really like Darth Maul's. But maybe that's just because I like Darth Maul. But I think the best design is Shoot, what is his name? Is it Kanan? No, he's the main kid from Rebels whose lightsaber is also a gun. Oh, it's a good design. It's a really good one. Sabaru, thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs. Thank you. And oh gosh, Tiberius, thank you for the 500 Chinese. Jeez. Here's 500 cupcakes. Feel better. Oh, yes. I love cupcakes. I want to make some cupcakes. Maybe I'll do that for my birthday. I'll make some cupcakes, put some like chocolate icing on them, put a candle in them, sing to myself, and Cove can just clap along with me. Lord Gaius, you baked cookies earlier? Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, I miss baking. The last thing I baked was cornbread a couple weeks ago. It was so tasty. It was so good. Thanks, Liliwick. How are you doing? That scared me for a sec. Ezra. Yeah, it's Ezra. Thank you. Man, Ezra... There were some parts where I didn't like Ezra, but I think that was the point, is you weren't supposed to like Ezra in certain moments of the show. It was really good. Red Velvet is just red chocolate. Yeah, isn't Red Velvet just super, super dark chocolate? It's really tasty. I like it, but I don't understand how it turns red. The cooldown reset another hour 50. The cooldown's pretty long. Hey, Algor. I'm doing well. Yep. I hope you're doing good too. I'm feeling pretty good. Ever had ruby chocolate? Is that just even more red velvet? That sounds awesome. Big Daddy Goblin going to work. Take it easy, Gobs. You take it easy too. I hope you have a good shift. Ahsoka is just like badass. Oh, I love Ahsoka so much. I feel a little bit of spoilers if you haven't watched The Mandalorian or even Book of Boba Fett. I feel like if they replaced her character with shoot, what is his name? Samuel Jackson's character, it would have been better, because Ahsoka kind of distanced herself from the Jedi philosophy and she liked having connections. So it didn't really make sense for her to be like, yes, you little baby, no hanging out with your daddy if you want to be a space wizard. And I'm just like, but she was very much like, hey, neither the dark side or the light side philosophies are correct. I'm gonna go in the middle and be a gray. Yeah. Mace Windu needs a return. Canonically, I don't think he's died. I think what was his name? Spielberg. Is Spielberg the one who did it? I think he confirmed that like Mace Windu didn't die from that fall. Is Mace Windu dead? Maybe. We don't really know. Red velvet is made from Oompa Loompa blood. Tasty. George Lucas, yes. Thank you. Ahsoka was such a badass. Oh yeah, Ahsoka was great. I love her design too. Algor, you don't actually have to call me by that, by the way. Ah, okay. I could say Algoraphobic, full thing if you like. Red velvet is just normal dough dyed red with beetroot or artificial food coloring. Ruby chocolate is actually chocolate made with red cocoa. Red cocoa is a thing? Oh, that's cool. Nobody ever dies from a fall in Star Wars. No. Gravity is not lethal in that universe. Unless you fall into a pit that leads to space. Like the Sith Lord did. Red velvet as color is carmine. That's not the right word. That's just a cool sounding word. Ahsoka's book is very good if you haven't read it. I haven't read any of the Star Wars books. They do sound like a neat time though. Is there one I'd have to start with? Roger, you make me thirsty? Take a sip. I'll take a sip actually. I'm still dehydrated. I gotta drink more. Excuse me. Hey Pirate, how's it going? It's been a bit. I hope you're doing well. Super simple. Now I'm just imagining Oompa Loompas all played by a typically angry Samuel Jackson. Oompa Loompas are so creepy, but so cool. I think that in the first movie they were a little creepy to me, just because they were orange skinned with green hair. That's such a weird color combination. In Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, though, they were cool. They were just cool, small people. If you think about it, Luke in the original trilogy was also pretty far from the Old Republic Jedi philosophy. Yeah, true. I don't know. I have problems with how Luke was portrayed in the newer movies. I have problems with the newer movies. I still haven't watched the final Rise of the Skywalker. I don't know if I will. Maybe Cove and I will watch it and make a drinking game of it. Could be fun. You can say Al Gore, agoraphobic, butt much, whatever you want. Alright, Al Gore. Works for me. The old books had a timeline of the book order. Oh, okay, cool. Pirate, I'm indeed good to see you again. It's good to see you too. I think Ahsoka's was a good choice in The Mandalorian, and Book of Boba Fett opens up her reuniting with Anakin and with Luke's help. Yeah, I think I was really excited to see her. I think her character needed a bit more, you know? She felt more like a cool cameo than a character coming back. But maybe that's just me. Onyx, every time there's lazy writing, take a shot. Ooh. Every time the Force gets a power up, take a shot. Rise of the Skywalker killed the Jedi. Yeah. It kind of... After the second one, I just didn't really want to watch anymore, which is unfortunate. But then The Mandalorian came out, and I'm like, oh, just kidding. This is actually great. This is more of what I wanted. Less space wizards, more of people in this cool universe existing and just living their lives. Super simple. New Star Wars movies get too much hate, especially since the final villain makes sense. That's fair. I still haven't watched the final movie, so who knows? Maybe it'll make everything make sense. So with an idea, Rise of Skywalker drinking game. You know what? I'm writing that down. Rise of Skywalker drinking game. Okay, cool. Dark Dogs, tummy sick. Tummy doing better. Still a little queasy, but doing better. Reldrin, thanks for the breathe redeem. The Force has always had crazy powers. The new 3 movies did not make any of them up. That's true. I mean, I maybe it's just because I saw the movies first. I like how the powers were a little bit more subtle. There was a little bit of like telekinesis, but they were a little more toned down. Aiden, hey. It didn't make sense in the EU, and it doesn't make sense in the sequels. Ahsoka's getting her own show that takes place after The Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett. Ooh! I'm excited for that. I wonder what they're gonna do with her story. Because Ahsoka's just so cool. They did such a good job with her in the animated series. I love seeing her. Her episodes were so much fun. She was such a good character. I'm just curious what they're gonna do. It did not make sense in the European Union. I was about to say, yeah, the EU. I mean, like, maybe I'll rewatch the old Star Wars movies, like the original trilogy. See how they hold up. Maybe I just have a little bit of nostalgia for them. When Kylo held that blaster shot up in the air with the Force Majoju. 2 words to describe how crazy the Force can be. Darth Maul. Look at what he survived. That's true. So as a kid, I actually dressed up during Halloween as Darth Maul because I loved him so much. He said nothing, and yet he was the coolest character. And so I dressed up as Darth Maul for Halloween and got one of my friends to help me paint my face. The problem is we used the face paint pencils, so you had to sharpen them to put them on. And my friend didn't realize that after she sharpened them, the wood was scratching my cheeks. And so afterwards, when I cleaned up all the makeup, I had scratches along my cheekbones, and it was not good. Oh, it was bad. Thankfully, they didn't scar up. But my friend felt so so bad. She was so sorry, and I was like, don't even worry about it. I thought it was fine. I looked cool. That's all that mattered. Oh gee, the rape was playing. Joker Goblin. And this is how I became the Joker. This is my Joker arc. You wanna know how I got these scars? I watched them recently and had fun, especially in The Empire Strikes Back. I went in thinking it's probably good, but not as good as we all remember, and when it ended I was like, nope, actually the best one. Yeah, there's something great about the practical effects. The originals feel kind of timeless. They feel like they're in their own bubble and they just exist there, and it's fun to visit them. We live in a society. She's the Joker, baby. I learned that day about society and its rules, and how pencil face paint should not be a thing. It should be crayons only. Empire drags a little in the third act, but it's still so good. Empire's the second one, if I'm not mistaken, right? No, it's A New Hope is the last one. Empire Strikes Back is the second one, and then the first one is shoot, I've forgotten. Hydrophobic Sheep, welcome. Thank you for the Prime. Welcome. Yeah, okay, A New Hope. Wait, you got it. Oh, I got it in reverse. Let me pull this up real quick. Star Wars movies. We have. Okay, Star Wars is the first one. The Empire Strikes Back. Oh, okay. A New Hope is fourth. Okay. The New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and then the Return of the Jedi. Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, thank you, Jovies. Hope you're doing well. Maybe add a Darth Maul face to your model for Halloween. Ooh. Oh. I want to do a Darth Maul model now. just not even like a Darth Maul goblin. I just want to do a Darth Maul model. Oh, the horn rotations. Oh, the face paint. Ooh. I could do so many techniques on it. Listen, I love Darth Maul's voice in the animated series. It was a quiet, menacing whisper. It was so good. I love Darth Maul. He is one of my favorite characters. As a kid, I looked at that and went, yes, I want to be that. I want to be the villain. I looked at the Jedis and was like, yeah, y'all are cool, but have you seen this guy? He's intimidating as heck. Oh, shoot. I closed a tab. No. Yo. Hey, Taco. How you doing? I got to the point in Elden Ring where I got to see the ants, and I see what the screaming's all about now. It's it's fun time. It's a fun time dealing with those fellas. They're big. They are big ol' ants. I love them. You could ride them. They're so big and so fun to look at. Listen, I'm not afraid of ants. When I was a kid, I was a bit of a weird kid. I would get ants onto a leaf and put them onto a river and watch them flow down the river. So I was a little desensitized to ants. I got to see them on my hands, and they were cute. They activate my ape brain to run. Fight or flight response. This is where we learn what happens under crisis. Do you fight, do you freeze, or do you fly? Gosh, my fear response is just to freeze, which is the worst. It's the worst of the three. It's like, cool, you could fight and potentially die, but you might survive. Flee, survive, safety, coward's way, great way of doing it. Freeze, who does this help? This is easy for them. I'm just in a mobile snack now. Great. Honey confirmed as a fake. Yeah, my legs give out and I just face first in the ground start crying. Eat me quickly, please. Don't make sure it doesn't hurt. Still a bit scared. Thank you for the posture check. Silverheart, thank you for the earwiggles. Have you ever gotten bitten ants though? No, I haven't. My siblings have, but I haven't gotten bitten by ants. I'm more afraid of crabs. Blood Asp, thanks for the hydrate. I remember when I was a kid, I would go down to the beach, and because I was the eldest, I was strong enough to lift up rocks. So I would always lift up really like barnacle-covered rocks and flip them over, and my siblings would do their best to grab as many crabs as possible. But I never wanted to pick up crabs. I was absolutely terrified. Have you ever felt a crab skitter across your hand? It's terrifying. They're ocean spiders. They're just ocean spiders, but they have claws instead of mouths that bite you. Terrifying. Time for crab. If it's a big crab though, it's fine. I don't know, if it's a bigger target, I can go, yes, this is fine. I can just kick them. I can kick them. But if they're tiny, it's like there's so many. No amount of force I put into it will hurt them. Axel and Wheel, thank you so much for the prime. Welcome, welcome. Onyx, spiders with hands. Exactly! They're spiders with scissor hands. It's terrifying. Oh gosh. Erdug, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Oh gosh. No. Jasper, finally someone else shares my logic on bigger versus small targets. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes! This is why I'm more scared of small dogs than big dogs. Big dogs can be scary and they're loud and they can jump higher. That is why I fear big dogs. But small dogs, they have no fear. They have not had the fear bred out of them. They think they can take on the world because no one takes them seriously. And they're also tiny, so if you can't kick them if they start attacking you, because not only can you not hit them, but if you do hit them, they break and then you get in trouble with their owners, versus a big dog where it's like, well, at least this will be quick. Willie, thank you for the 100 shinies. Okay, go crabs or spiders and Gundam. Man, I still gotta watch Gundam. Jasper, thank you so much. I disagree about the small versus big dog fears, but I respect your logic. Also, have some Goptics. Thank you. Thank you for the civil understanding of why I think I could take on a small dog but regret it. And versus when I could try to take on a big dog and would land a hit but would probably go down faster. I don't think it'll be as quick as you think. Probably not. That would hurt. Wiener dogs are cool. One of my friends used to have a wiener dog. It was absolutely adorable. He was so friendly. I think they're called Dachshunds, right? They're so cute. You could just pick them up on the side with two hands and hold them like a hot dog. It's great. I love it. Spider crabs? No. Let me look up spider crabs. I have to know. I have to know what this is now. Spider crab. Wow! Oh, this is the meme crab. Oh my gosh. I hate it. I hate it so much. But design-wise. Okay, I'm gonna let me save this image real quick. Put it on desktop. Giant Japanese spider crab. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me pull this up. Crab. Do you like a crab? Dang, I can't find the file. Come on. Mad props to the designer of the crabs. Yeah. God really went. Spiders? Nice. Underwater? Even better. Oh yes. Oh yes. We're gonna put those things underneath the sea to scare the land apes. Oh. There it is. Look at it. Look at it. Look at that. Do y'all see this? Hello, nightmares. Look at those claws. Oh, I don't want to fight this thing. Sure, I could take out one of its limbs with a single kick, but at what cost? it'll just crack and keep crawling towards me and eat me with those teeth. Oh, oh! I love it. Nature's wild and it's entertaining to see what evolution comes up with. I'm gonna leave this little fella up here for a little bit. Just a reminder not to mess with nature. Garlic butter? Ooh, seafood with garlic butter. Delicious. Also, Arlen Raccoon, thank you for the resub. Welcome back to the tavern. Mr. Steal Your Girl. Listen. If you don't got arms like these, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. Nobody messing with this man. Thanks, Chuck Slow. It's so long. Look at his legs. They're so long. Smurf, if I remember correctly, spider crabs have giant wars underwater with thousands of them fighting each other. The undersea spider wars have raged on for generations, for millennia. Onyx, fun fact, there's a process of evolution called carcassinization where creatures that are not crabs evolve into crabs. Yeah, I've heard about that. Everything become crab. Chicken mask. I see that. I think, can I get some butter with that? Hey, you vulgar. You vulgar. How's it going? Man. Everything evolved into crab. Become tasty. Do you like crabs? Mage Vivica, hey! Good timing. We're just talking about crabs. How are y'all doing? How was your stream? You're playing Elden Ring? Ooh, good game, good choice. I like that game. Tomato, there's a similar instance of convergent evolution where everything turns into weasels. Weasels? Tummy buffs? Are you bringing me the forbidden candy? The Tums? Can I have the Tums? Am I allowed to eat them now that I have a stomachache? If so, this is a good day. Vivica, was good. My astrologer can use her new sword art. Nice. Ooh. Magic builds are very, very balanced in this game. I'm still impartial to like big damage numbers, swing big sword. Monkey brain go brrr. Ah! Gecko, thank you for the 100 shinies. You want to protect yourself from crabs? Get a mantis shrimp. Mantis shrimp are amazing. Why do they need to see all those colors? What kind of art project is a mantis shrimp gonna do? I want to see in multiple colors. Actually, no, I think that would be overstimulating. I would hate that. Crew dog, all I hear is the crab rave song when I see a crab now. Understandable. Maria, oh wow, from claw to claw, the spider crab can go up to 18 feet? That's massive! Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Cinderbones. I'm glad you like it. Hate it myself. You need a probiotic. Oh yeah, weasels and mongooses are unrelated but look similar due to convergent evolution. Oh, that's really cool. I guess ermines are similar. I used to love ermines. Apparently they're close to weasels, but not quite weasels. They look cool. If you search up Australian spider crab, you'll find a shorter, angrier, more spidery crab. We're looking up crabs. Do you like crabs? I hope you do. Go on a date. First question is, so do you like crabs? How do you feel about the Japanese spider crab? Let's see, they are called... Wait, coconut crabs? Spider crab. Oh, oh, they are shorter and angrier. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't like their legs. Ooh. Oh, I have so many problems with crab design, but also it's a cool monster. What's a coconut crab? Coconut crab. Can you do a womp womp? Womp womp. Algar, don't. Oh. Oh, I see why y'all are afraid. Oh. What? Okay, y'all gotta see this. In case y'all don't know what a coconut crab is, prepare to be afraid. What? What? Okay, okay. Let me. Okay, okay. Yep. We're putting that right on my desktop. Let me pull this up real quick because I think we all deserve to see this. Crab 2. Coconut crab. There we go. Onyx send crabs to Cove with no context. Hey Cove, what do you think of this guy? What do you think of this little fella? This one right here. With the trash can. He's a trash man. Look at him. Look at him. Gecko, coconut crab are just crab on steroids. They really are. And they hide in trees? Do they? Or is that just a name? Just because they look like coconuts. For somehow. Looks like something out of Half-Life. Oh my gosh. I need to look this up. Okay, coconut crab. Wikipedia, let's go. Species of terrestrial hermit crab, also known as robber crab or palm thief. Okay, okay. I need context behind these names. They crawl up trees. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Let me look this up. Speaking of evolution, the main ancestor of whales is a giant dog-like creature called Pachycetus. It's literally one day just up and said, reject land, return to sea. It went up, saw what we had to offer, and went, nah, I can do better, and went back in the sea. Oh my gosh. He's a chonky boy, all right, Angel. He's a real chonky boy. Can grow up to 1 meter, 3 feet by 3 inches width. From tip of one leg to the tip of another. It is found on islands across Indian Ocean, parts of the Pacific Ocean, as far east as Gambier Islands and Pitcairn Islands, similar to the distribution of coconut palm. It's the only species of Burgess. I'm just like, do they? Adult coconut crabs feed primarily on fleshy fruit nuts. Fruits, nuts, seeds, and the pith of fallen trees, but they will eat carrion and other organic matter opportunistically. Anything left unattended on the ground is a potential source of food, which they will investigate and may carry away, thereby getting the alternative name of robber crab. Okay, like raccoons. Look up Dumbo squid? Ooh, we're just learning new animals. Ooh. Squid. Coconut crab is coming for you, trash can lid. Oh, Dumbo squids. Oh, Dumbo octopus are so cute. I think they're Dumbo octopus instead of squids. They look absolutely adorable. Oh my gosh. There's also the Christmas Island red crab. Not nearly as big, but infinitely as numerous. Water raccoons. These are water raccoons. It's not a crab, but the big fin squid is a nightmare, fuels me. Big. Okay, I gotta look this up. Sorry. Fin squid. What? Oh, I don't like its legs. I don't like how it looks like a cryptid. Okay. Sorry, I have to show y'all this. It looks like a cryptid. Oh my gosh. I feel like you couldn't even shoot a coconut crab. A round would just ricochet off. Yeah, like they feel like they'd be like armadillos. You shoot one and you just end up with a bullet in your leg. Nation Maker, thanks for the head pats. I need them after seeing this cursed stuff. Nature's wild. Nature is absolutely wild. Oh my gosh. Why? What evolutionary purpose does this fill? I have many questions, and evolution must answer for its crimes. We're gonna get rid of the crabs for now. Yeah. This looks like a Dr. Cryptid photo. Oh my gosh. Just draw a little. just draw little dots for eyes, and there you go. You got you got your own underwater cryptid. I'm gonna name him. What should I name this fella? Max. He's just staring at you. He's just keeping an eye on chat. Don't worry about it. He looks like an alien, right? Oh my gosh, I love it. Wait, no, put a big red circle on it to complete the cryptid look. Yeah, let me make a YouTube video. Just finally footage of the Kraken. Just a red circle with an arrow pointing towards it. 10 underwater facts you wouldn't believe. Looks like something H.P. Lovecraft would make. I think H.P. Lovecraft was terrified of the ocean. He wrote a whole story about like the fear of fish people and interbreeding. He was also racist, so like there's a lot of things that man is and a good person may not have been one of them. Cthulhu would be looking skinny nowadays. He looking a little malnourished. Cthulhu needs to eat some crabs. There's so much under the ocean we don't know about simply because we can't get deep enough. They say the sky's the limit. No, we know what's up in the sky. The ocean depths, that's the limit. You are correct, Baconeer. I don't know if we'll ever go down there. We should, because, you know, we can get more stuff like this. But it's weirdly more dangerous than going into space. The barrel-eyed fish has a see-through head. I'm just looking about cursed Mariana's Trench creatures, aren't I now? Alright. You know, that's a baby, right? Researchers could never find a full-grown... That's a baby? That's a baby? Oh, that's amazing. Big thing. Is there a reason that their legs are so long? I'm just looking at their Wikipedia article right now. Anatomy. There we go. They're just long. What? It doesn't say why they're so long. Like, I need a documentary to be like, yeah, they're this long because the fish get tangled in them. No, they just long. They're just long tentacly boys with elbows. Look at that. They got like biceps, and then the elbows bend, and then it's just arm all the way down. Lovecraft was afraid of everything. Yeah, I think he was agoraphobic. Or agoraphobic. There's a difference. Have you seen the photos of these weird, creepy species found on Google Maps? Cold, frozen forest, holes in backrooms and no ending sight, and Billy the robot exploring the areas. I want to sleep tonight. I don't know. I don't want to look at these. Looking at marine creatures, that's one thing. Seeing cryptids on Google Maps, that's something different entirely. Lamprey is also really weird. Ooh, lamprey. Oh my gosh. Can't have pets. This is like you're all good. Looks like you'd be called Josh. Does this look like a Josh to you? How many Joshes do you know? I think I was gonna go with Max. It's so strange. Oh, wanna play Subnautica now? I don't know if I would be afraid of Subnautica. Like, I know Kimrai is absolutely terrified of sharks, so Subnautica is real torture for them. But I really like seeing weird creature designs. I love Bloodborne. The monster designs are excellent in them. Like, for someone who doesn't like horror games, I love horror aesthetic. Not gore horror, but like creature horror. It's really cool. Or monster creation. Honey, wire make me remember my thalassophobia. Sorry, Cam. I'm just looking at it. 2 things to look up, honey. Camel spiders and goblin shark. Goblin! It's got the word goblin in it. I gotta look it up. One sec. Hold up, y'all. I gotta pause stream to look up goblin sharks. These fellas. Oh, it's the sharks that have like the awful teeth protruding out of their face and then the nose. Why do I feel like if I showed this on Twitch, I would get some sort of strike? Like showing inappropriate content. It's just a shark. But also terrifying. Yeah, like I recommend looking it up yourself. Sarcastic fringe head of crazy mouse when agitated. Sarcastic fringe head. Is that an animal or a band? Say hello to regret. Goblin sharks got schnoz. They got big old noses. Those some Gary looking noses. Hey, dragon folks. Night, Demi. Have a good one. How about a Baskin shark? Baskin shark? Oh boy, oh boy. Let me look that up real quick. A Baskin shark. I love these ones! I love Baskin sharks. Baskin shark. Baskin shark. Baskin shark.
A few moments later.
Exactly. Look at him. The shark's just ah. I love him. He's just put this over top of Guro's perpetually screaming He somehow looks friendly, right? They look friendly. Like I wouldn't want to encounter one, but also like of all the sharks to encounter, he does seem the friendliest. Less pointy. Big nose, big mouth, all smiles. No chomp. Only swallow. Goblin shark? Wouldn't that be a goblified Gur? Gur is basically a goblin shark. I think basking sharks were the inspiration for Thunderdrum Dragons and How to Train Your Dragon. Ooh, that actually makes a lot of sense. Pure speculation on my part, but connection will be made. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the dragon designs came from underwater creatures, because there's a lot of like cool scale aesthetics you can get with those. You know, I found them horrifying, but seeing you appreciate it makes me do the same. Yeah, like, there are very few things in nature that really, like, I say are disgusting and ugly, because, like, they can help how they look. And the designs are really neat and fascinating. Like, you can kind of, like, see through his gills. You can see, I don't know how, does he just swallow fish whole? Is that his MO? Just, ow, ow. Just eat the fish whole. Digest like a snake, He's a water snake, pretty much. Bull sharks are super safe. Completely true. Bull sharks. Bull shark. Bull shark. Bull shark. Oh, the second thing is bull shark attack. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, aren't they? They just look kind of like smaller great whites, don't they? Yeah, they're less blue. They're more gray. Okay. I'm a little scared of sharks, which is hence why I don't like going in the ocean. But I think I'm more scared of dolphins. Dolphins are scary. They're smart. And I'm afraid of smart things. The giant huntsman spider. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know if I want to look at that. Look up megamouth sharks. Megamouth shark. One sec. Hi, I hate it. Ooh. Oh, I hate it so much. Oh boy, that's actually... I have to take back what I just said. There are some designs nature should not have released. There should have been a second pass. Maybe a patch? Evolution, can we patch this? I'll pull up a picture, but I will warn you, it looks real creepy. I'm trying to find one that's kind of like appropriate for Twitch. Ooh. God was really feeling it. He was going like, ooh, you know what this could use? A giant mouth with huge gum but tiny sharp teeth. Oh, here's a good one. Here's one. There we go. Maybe my shark. Yeah. Get out of here, you shark. Oh boy, prep yourselves. Honey about to scar hundreds of people. Yeah, y'all, just it's not awful, but like it's not great. It's not. I feel like there have been worse, but also like it's a mega mouth shark, so. Oh shoot! I pressed cancel. They're called mega mouth sharks. Look at it. Oh. Look at it. It's on land, so it looks less intimidating, but also like it's. I don't like it. Oh, ooh, that's a big old mouth. Ooh. Kind of looks like a blobfish. It looks like a blobfish because it's out of water, but like if you look it up, mega mouth shark. Ooh, the teeth. It look creepy. I don't want it on my screen too long, actually. Look at those pinchable cheeks. That's the thing from Men in Black. Have you seen sheep's shed? No, I haven't. They do look chunky. I don't know if they're that big. Oh, they're shark size. They're probably a little big. I think this one doesn't look as intimidating because I got a picture of them out of the water, but when they're in the water, they're creepy. We're gonna put that away. We're gonna put that one away. Oh boy, nature's freaking weird. Oh, have y'all seen there's this guy who does TikToks and YouTube videos. I think he essentially gives very, very short lessons on animal biology and how weird the animals are. I forgot what they're called. Nature's Weird? No, shoot, I can't remember. Bobbit worms are a menace to society. Peanut worms are the guy that are really nice, but you don't want to sit with them for lunch. Casual Geographic, yes, heard that. Yes, Casual Geographic. I love watching his videos. They're so good. Lazy Pizza Gamer, thank you for the hydrate. Let's take a sip. It's both good nature and fascinating nature. As a kid, I loved nature documentaries. So it's nice to see kind of condensed versions as an adult, just going back like, man, these animals are weird, but I don't have to watch 30 minutes of footage just to learn like 5 facts about them. Z Frank is also, yeah, Z Frank is great. Oh, I love Z Frank. If you want some amusement about animals, the True Facts series by Z Frank. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Classic. I love his ones on dragonflies and shrimps. Those are good ones. You should look up wobblegong or wobbegong shark. Catfish with teeth. Ooh. Catfish are one of those animals which I'm like, I don't want to touch them. They look like they'd be strong and slimy. I don't know if they taste good either. You can eat catfish. Pretty sure you can eat catfish. Love the way he says beard. Beard. Z Frank is love. Z Frank is life. What is it called? Wobblegong. A wobblegong shark? They look so weird. They look like what are those rugs called? Shag carpets. They look like shag carpets. Cressy, your singing is too good. My Wi-Fi shut up. I'm sorry I took out your internet, Cressy. Rip. It's over at how amazing River Monster was. River Monster. River Monster. Is that a show? Yeah. Oh, these are terrifying. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they were on Animal Planet. Oh, okay. Jeez. Man, catfish are scary. Big catfish and sturgeons are scary. I've had catfish before. It's okay. Is it like meaty? They're very slimy. I've handled bullheads before. I hear catfish are worse. I've seen some really cool techniques for catching like catfish and holes by the rivers. It's weird, but like it's fun to see how people fish. Other things, please. Thanks for the posture check and the breathe. Excuse me. Orcas are the only aquatic predator of the moose. Yeah! Gosh, that's terrifying! Moose dive to the bottom of rivers to eat grass and orcas eat them. And the moose just never learn to avoid them. Orcas are scary. I'm more surprised at the fact that, like, there's overlap between the two. Because waters rise seasonally, and then the moose swim in the ponds to eat the grass, and then the orcas come from the water, the big water, to the small water to eat the moose. Who does that? Who does that? Orcas are amazing. They're pretty and they're real weird. Down here in the south, people go nodding where they stick their arms down catfish's throat to catch. What? I've never caught catfish before, but that's a wild way of catching them. Oh my gosh. Honey, another bonkers shark for you. Helicopteron. It's extinct for obvious reasons, but check it out. Helicoprion. 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 I have questions. First off, who's his dentist? What? I can see why. Excuse me. I can see why it went extinct. Let me show you all a picture real quick. It's called a buzzsaw shark. Like, I don't even know what picture to show. They're all just. What? Oh, I don't like its eyes. Ooh, I'm not a fan of its eyes. This is the best one I can see. Gosh, that is a funky looking. That's a funky looking guy. I'm gonna call him Buzz. Look at him. He's a funky looking guy. Look at that jaw. You have the Chad jaw. But do you have the buzzsaw jaw? Average Hill, thank you for the 100 shinies. I'm doing some art on people in medieval armor, and now I gotta know your position on this. Maces, swords, axes, pikes, or pole arms. Ooh. Probably swords. I love shields. I love medieval shields. But if I couldn't choose swords, pole arms. I feel like I'd hurt myself with a mace or an axe. But yeah, like, look at that. Look at those teeth. I don't even know if this is a real one. This is the most common looking one. Jeez. But yeah, we can all see why it went extinct, right? Like, how to eat? How to swallow? What does dentist say when he goes into the office? Alright, your teeth are protruding out of your mouth into weird ways. Hope this doesn't affect your eating. And he goes extinct. I have no idea how it works, Gecko. I don't get it. Evolution is weird. Sometimes it's like, yes, smarter design so that animal can run faster. Lighter bones with more flexible ligaments. Cheetah, fast, speed, go. But then also evolution goes, hey, can it be anxious? Can we make it super anxious and inbred so it don't work? And you're like, why you do this? Why you do this? Actually, I think it's mostly inbred because there's so few of them now. Let's not forget Dunklosaurus entered. What? Entered the gene pool at one point. My entire face is armored. Oh my gosh. Did you know dolphins get high on pufferfish venom? Yeah! They literally puff pass. It's kind of funny. Hagfish are nasty. I think they produce lots of mucus to choke predators. Ah! Gross. Ugh. 3-foot honey with a 12-foot spear is the cutest visual. I may not be able to reach you, but I can throw a spear at you. There's more current reconstruction. Oh my god. Look up galloping alligator. I don't know. Alligators are terrifying. Just the fact that they stand so still, they're like statues until you get close enough. And then they eat you. And that's just your life now. You eaten by a crocodile. Enjoy. Or alligator. Stephacanthus is a goofy sucker. Pufferfish can eat crab really quickly. I saw a video where a pufferfish bit a crab in two. Yeah, they have like the beak, right? They got a beak. It's really, really cool. Hey, Kneecapper, how's it going? Hope you're having a good old time. I'll probably wrap up stream in about like 15-ish. I'm gonna chill, just stare at this buzzsaw shark a little bit more. Good night, Altaria. Yeah, because they got a beak. Yeah. Beaks aren't just for birds. They're for fish, too, and squids, and octopus. It's actually crazy how often anxiety tends to survive in the evolutionary line. You know, being scared all the time means you're ready when danger strikes. Too bad it means being scared all the time. Yeah, fear is good for protecting you because coward's way often keeps you safe, but also it really messes you up socially as a social animal. One would think it wouldn't cause any problems because you'd always be safe. But then your genes never keep going. The thorny devil has both the coolest and grossest defense mechanism. Ooh, maybe I won't look that up then. At least not at the moment. There's some guy that got ate by a hippo and survived? Listen, you run into a hippo in the wild, you're just dead. You just accept death and go, this was it. It was a good run. About to meet God. Free pass. Let's go. Hippo gonna send me to Lord. Hippos are terrifying. You see them crush a watermelon in their mouth? They don't even eat the whole thing. It just squish and half of it leaves their mouth. That's terrifying. That'd be an idea for an art stream. Create some horrifying creature. Ooh, creature design stream. That'd be a good idea. Oh, so much art I want to do. Bro, I live near alligators for most of my life, and they aren't actually scary unless they want to be. Then they are. That just sounds like every animal ever. It's just like, you know, they're not scary until they want to be. And then they are. I've seen a hippo footprint in solid rock. What? What? I never want to ever meet a hippo. I would take my chances with an alligator rather than hippo. I think, if I'm not mistaken, hippos can run really fast. Hippo run speed. 48 kilometers an hour. Wait, how much is that in miles? 30 miles an hour. No, that's too much. That's too much. 30 to 40, wait, 30 to 40 kilometers? Oh, 19 to 20 miles. Jeez, no, nah, no. At least with the alligators, it's just like if you escape the first snap, you're faster than them for sure. Is that a unique shark evolution? I'll just draw Gura. Algor. Oh yeah, look up whale sharks to justify the ocean existing a little. Oh yeah, I know whale sharks. They're pretty cool. Cottonmouths are the only thing in the water I actually fear. Yo, cottonmouths. Venomous snakes? Gardener snakes are cute though. I see gardener snakes all the time. Like, and every time I would go over to my cousin's place, we would have to drive there because there's occasionally rattlesnakes. And like half the time whenever we drive there, we just look behind our car and we're like, count how many rattlesnakes, kids. We just be like, there's 3 this time, Mom. And she's like, good. Don't go outside without shoes. Man. Rattlesnakes are terrifying. Gecko, it's not fat in their legs. It's all muscle and hippo legs. So you also watch Casual Geographic. Also, beaks are for turtles. Oh yeah, turtles have beaks too. Especially snapping turtles. Ooh. Usain Bolt could only do 23.4 miles per hour? Yeah. Hippo's terrifying. Like, I feel like even if you were given like a sword and said fight a hippo, you'd still lose. The sword would not pierce their skin. They got the armored skin, and they will crush you in moments. We squishy. We're real squishy. The only thing we got is a big old brain. And in a fight, that ain't all you're gonna need. You're gonna need more than a brain. Onyx, if you take a speck at the stream chat, there's a pair of fish you should peep. Woo! Oh, I love sunfish. Let me save that real quick. I'm gonna show y'all sunfish. It's a good time. Sunfish are good. They are pretty harmless. They're pretty darn harmless. Sunfish. There we go. Yeah, look at them. Look him. Look at this big old guy. He's just vibing. He's just doing his thing. Apparently they evolved to be disgusting. Like, they taste bad, so nothing wants to eat them. And that's their appeal. And you know what? Good for them. Taking the pacifist route. Flat. Chillin'. Just vibing in the ocean. Having fun. No thoughts. Only disgusting. Nothing bothers them. Sunfish merguy. Oh, I love sunfish merguy. Swordfish versus hippo is like butter knife versus human. Ooh, that's actually a good analogy. Butter knife still hurt though. Onyx the sunfish or mulla mulla are native to Australia. Ooh. Have you ever seen a mulla mulla? I don't know if I can't remember if the aquarium has a mulla mulla around my place. They look cool. They look really nice. They just look like fun. Someone gave me a freaking boar spear and told me to hunt a hippo. I'd use the spear to vault out there. Good instinct. Good instinct. Like, I feel like even a gun couldn't take down a hippo. Because, like, a gun... excuse me. A gun won't even hurt a brown bear. Like, it'll just make them angry. So, like, I feel like it's the same thing for a hippo. You shoot a hippo, they're just gonna get mad. Water version of capybara? Yeah! Oh, I love capybaras so much. I used to have a capybara pin for my backpack, and it was my favorite. It was so cool. It was bronze, and it was shiny, but I lost it, and I'm gonna be sad. Guess I'll have to go find that artist and get another pin. Stuffle eats them, and they just sit there and die because they can't even squirm way fast. But they're not even nutritious. Until humans said, hey, yummy fish. That's true. Humans find weird ways to eat things that are poisonous. For example, puffer fish. The Japanese people were like, hey, this thing poison. Unless you're really good at preparing it and don't prepare it wrong. And I'm like, what? But part is very, very toxic and poisonous. Why you eat? There are much easier things to catch. But who am I to judge? Maybe it's delicious. I probably won't ever eat it. Did you see the other fish in the stream chat? Yeah. The barrel eye. One sec. Let me pull up the barrel eye. That's an interesting looking fish. Let me show it real quick. Just yay. Bye-bye, sunfish. There he is. Look at the little guy. He got an invisible head. And also his eyes are not the things on the outside. They're the little grapes on the inside. Creepy. But cool. Never seen a fish like that. It's really neat. Fun fact, hippos are born underwater without any idea what's going on. It's 50-50 as to whether baby will survive the first 5 minutes of life. Only the strong survive in hippo. Jeez, that's metal, but also, what the heck? Seals and sea lions eat them, and it's not fun. Ooh. Yeah, seals and sea lions sound like jerks. Try 50 cal in a brown bear. Ooh, I ain't risking that. Asian cow. Mwah. It's like cows who came up with the idea to milk a cow. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I'm thankful because cheese is delicious and I love it. But who was the one who was like, hey Carl, come over here. Come suck the liquid out of this animal. What to poop the snoot. I wanna shine a flashlight through its eyes. See if they glow. It'll probably blind them, so sorry fish. But also, just a little light. Little glowy eyes. Hey, what are you doing to that cow, man? Listen, you're gonna thank me. There's this thing I'm gonna make called curdled milk. And that's gonna be delicious, and people are gonna love it. Okay, fish has so much IQ, you can see his brain. He evolved to be the big brainiac. He wanted to show off the grapes to the world, and so he put them into his see-through head. To a little glass bowl. He is a fish with a glass bowl for a head. Ugh, I kind of want to poke it. I want to see if it's soft and squishy, but also I don't like touching fish. I don't like touching fish while they're in water. My uncle loves to give me like pre-gutted fish. So like I learned how to deboil the fish pretty okay. It's not too hard. It's not bad. But like, oh, they're so slimy until you cook them and then they're delicious. Try saying the name of the Hawaiian state fish. The Hawaiian state fish. What is that fish? Hawaiian state fish is the reef triggerfish? Oh, it's the fish with the lips. Oh, there's an actual name for it. One sec. The Hamu Nukunukuapa. Hamun Nukuapa. Oh, nope, I said it wrong. Oh gosh, that is it. I'm gonna try it again. Hamu Nuku Apa. Hamu Nuku Apa. It's called a reef triggerfish, but it's very pretty. It's got like a neon yellow stripe in it. But man, that is a really interesting mouthful. I don't think it's a Latin name. I think that's what the original people call it. Like the native Hawaiian people call it. Duck Fire, thanks for the head pats. Chrissy, how does mixing D&D monsters with Pokemon sound? That sounds like a great idea. Ooh. I'm gonna have to talk to my DM about that. See if I can become a ranger with a familiar that's a Pokemon. Get the weed cat. Bacon here. This fish is 99% lethal toxin, but there's one really tiny part that's extremely delicious. Put it on the menu. Yep, that's pufferfish. Rockroot. A big enough gun would be fine, but it's gotta be a really big gun. Like, there's guns that will take down a small game. I feel like I'd need a cannon. I would need a cannon to take one of those down. I have no urge to eat fugu. I love sushi. Yeah, same. I have no urge to eat something that's potentially dangerous. Well, Cypher, thank you for the ear wiggles. There's a fish with teeth that look like human teeth? What? No, that's got to be a fake picture. I think I've seen that. What incantation is this? You try saying it, Gecko. You try saying that the native or the official Hawaii's official fish. Okay, are we gonna post smiling shark pictures now? That's a thing? That's a thing? There's no way that's a thing. Paku Paku is piranha relative. Oh, piranhas are terrifying. I've seen piranhas in the aquarium. Oh, no. The smiling will. Okay, what is this thing called? I need to know. I need to know what this is called. You could say it's official. Smiling shark. Okay, I'm not getting any pictures. I'm just getting sharks that are smiling and doctored ones where there's photoshopped. And the shark from Finding Nemo, Bruce. Wonderful. Thanks for the black pudding. Piranha are cute and harmless until they're not. Yeah, that's most of nature. I think Paku and sheep's head. Sheep's head shark. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. No thanks. Human teeth on animals, not a thing. The only thing that are allowed to have human teeth are monkeys. And even then it's creepy. Metaphor, thank you so much for that, by the way. Piranhas are cowards. The only attack in numbers? I mean, that's humans too. Like that's how humans survive. Packs. Same thing with wolves. What happened when I was gone? I was listening to a Donda album. We're just looking at weird fish. Like funky looking fish. It's interesting. Send you the sharks on Discord. Ooh, thanks. Okay, but those are actually like doctored photos. like someone photoshopped teeth onto sharks. Come on, come on. I got excited and mildly disgusted when I heard that sharks could have human teeth. Don't smile at the monkey. Oh gosh, never smile at monkeys. You ever just see an animal and it's like, this should be nowhere near people? That's monkeys. Anything that has opposable thumbs. Like raccoons have a pass, but they're on thin ice. But monkeys, apes, anything that's mildly close to a human. We're too similar. That's gonna be a problem. We're in the same space. This ain't gonna work. Don't buff off a monkey either. Just don't interact or look at monkeys. Don't look at them. If you look at them, they will take it as a fight. They'll be like, all right, you want to go? You want to go? Monkey. Monkey will rip your face off. Oh, monkeys are terrifying. Monkeys are terrifying. I don't want to go near a monkey. Like they're so smart. I don't mess with anything that's smart and has thumbs. Honey, honey, honey. Mimic octopus. Mimic octopus. No. Terrifying. Gosh. Oh god, freaking Connor. Oh, what's his name? The Connor from Trash Taste. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, he did something with monkeys at one point. Maybe I'm mistaken though. The blue-ringed octopus? Oh gosh, yeah, those are anything that can like accidentally poison you is terrifying to me. I don't want to be anywhere near. Poison is terrifying, you know, like because if you don't know what poisoned you, you just done. Like I remember when I was a little, I think one of my cousins told me, if you get bit by a spider, try to catch the spider so that the hospital will know what kind of antivenom to use. And I'm like, that is terrifying to tell a 5-year-old. Thanks. I don't want to go for a walk in the bush anymore. Great conscience. I'm so happy to be here. I needed this tonight. Work was long. Oh, thank you, Gray. I'm glad you're having a good time. Wait, when you mean the human teeth fish is the sheephead? I looked up sheephead and I couldn't find any picture, but maybe I'm not looking up the right thing. Prince, thank you for the hydrate. Yes, water. Ah, nice. Yeah, kill the spider and bring its body. Yeah, but like, as a 5-year-old, my brain was like, cool, I don't think I'm responsible enough to catch the thing that poisoned me, so I'm just not gonna go in the bush. Mr. Wolf, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. So we pet the gobble tummy to make her feel better. Give me tummy rubs. And let me sleep. And let me take a rest. Guy, okay, I actually found that human teeth. Oh, really? Okay. No, I think that's Photoshop. I don't know. Human teeth should not be on anything but humans and monkeys. Final answer. Someone I know got once bitten by a brown recluse and got MRSA. What's MRSA? Crew, I'll just stay locked up in my room and have everything to learn. I mean, cities are pretty safe. Gosh, even as a kid, I was terrified of ticks, and even to this day, I'm terrified of ticks. So I don't ever go hiking in long grass without pants on. I'm so scared of it. Oh, MRSA. MRSA, I think I know what that is. League of Legends Solo Story Adventure is being released sometime this year. Ooh, man, League is really fun. Not the game, because I haven't played the game, so I cannot confirm or deny whether it is fun. I've heard mixed experiences. But all of the media surrounding League is astounding. Like KDA, all of the music videos, the cinematics, the TV show, the events. It's all great. Willie, antibiotic resistant staff. Ooh. The true bad end for the subathon is Honey Please League. Oh, I could give League a try. I feel like I would be the worst League player. I will find one thing that works and then never do anything else. It never even branch out. I'll be like, cool, I'm good at one thing now. I can play one thing in League. You gotta look up goose tongue. I feel like I don't. I feel like I really don't for my own brain. I do know what a goose tongues look like. It looks like a cat tongue. Guy, do I get to teach Honey how to play League? No. I don't want to pick up League. I would make my team so angry with my inexperience. It's not even funny. Honey considered the frilled shark. Ever wanted a creature with 300 teeth? Frilled shark. No. Too many teeth. It doesn't even chew. It's just there to grind up whatever it eats. There's a game called Runeterra, and there are games other than League. Yeah, I know about Runeterra. I've seen some of the cute cinematics. Isn't that just like what you do in Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3? Ha, there is a difference. With Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3, I play by myself. They're solo games if I choose. League, you need to play with a team. You have to cooperate, and you have to work together to get something done. Versus in Elden Ring and Dark Souls, if I die, I got no one to blame but myself. Gecko, it's getting late, so I'm off. Y'all have a good night. Good night, Gecko. I should actually wrap up stream fairly soon too. We're talking teeth. No, we're not gonna talk about creepy teeth. Turtles have. I just said we're not, but now I'm curious. Do sea turtles have teeth in their throat? Nature's weird. Cooperation is optional in League? I feel like it's not though. It's a team game, right? Pure Flame. If anything, just play Song of Nunu. Cute magical yeti and young boy try to find parents when it's released. Song of Nunu. Never heard of it. That sounds cute. It almost sounds like a Ori, except with a person instead of a little rabbit thing. Maybe it's because we're taught young to fear and respect them despite overwhelming number of nasty-ass spiders and snakes. Deaths from them in Australia are actually rare. Yeah, I think, especially as a kid, if you're told something is dangerous, you're going to really trust the adults that say they're dangerous, and it's gonna kind of affect how you interact with that thing, like nature. Bill Cipher, no, I mean not changing anything about your strategy. Oh, yeah, no. I have one strategy, and I stick to it. I still want a Disney princess version of you. What would a Disney princess version of me look like? I probably have like bigger irises, like big irises with stars in them that you could stare into for a while. Oh no, I'd probably just look like the kid from Wreck-It Ralph. Maybe that's what I'd look like. Average Hill, you gonna go to bed? Alright, get some rest. Good night. Guy, isn't regular Honey already the Disney princess version? I can sing a lot of Disney songs. Like I can try to be a princess if I want to. But it's more fun to look up animals. And just be a goblin. Look at shiny things, pick them up. Vanellope von Schweetz. Yes. Oh, Vanellope's funny. Wreck-It Ralph's a good movie. The second movie's, it's fine. The first one was really good. Disney Princess View would be awesome. Maybe I'll think about it. Maybe I'll draw it. I was thinking of putting a new model on the subathon list. So if we got to a certain amount, I'd do a new model, but I'm not sure what model I'd make it. Y'all got any ideas? Guy, I put turtle teeth in Discord if you dare. Do I dare? Oh my god, no, I'm not a queen. I ain't royalty. I work a regular job. If I was royalty, I wouldn't have to work. Oh, how sweet that would be to eat tea and crumpets every morning and just frolic in the garden in fancy dresses. That'd be pretty cool. Now I see you in Belle's dress. I do love Belle's dress. Every time I look at Belle's dress, it looks like a cake to me. Like it looks like whipped cream, and I want to eat it. I get more of a Daisy Duke vibe. Tax collector model? Ooh, okay, I'm gonna write that down. Wreck-It Ralph will always make me cry throughout the entire movie. I related to Ralph for so long it hurts. That movie is therapy to me. Aww. Interestingly enough, I could relate to Felix. Like, Just because as the eldest, I was always expected to make things better and kind of take care of the kids and make sure everything worked the way it was supposed to work. And I think at one point that kind of alienated me from my siblings a little bit because I was always the good kid, but that changed pretty quickly once they got to high school. We all got pretty similar in that regard. Oh, thank you for the breathe routine. Night, Ethos. Take it easy. Don't forget to peer contact. Nah, it's all good. Impure Flame, thank you for the posture check, by the way. New Goblin Princess movie? Ooh, what would that be? Gauntlet Princess runs away from home, goes to pursue her dream of owning a tavern. Honey, ball gown mode. Okay, let me write down that idea. Ball gown model. Alright. Ooh, an Elden Ring model. Okay, yeah. I actually had plans for an Elden Ring model, but I couldn't finish it in time. Model? Okay. Thanks, Wandering Pose. And Tyrant. New model idea. Darth Maul or Disney Princess? Alright. Darth Maul. I think I might run into some problems with the Darth Maul one, because Disney. But being my own version of a Disney princess, now that might work. C-Clubs, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing good. Let's see. Do I redeem Neko Goblin or save for the song redeem? Up to you. I am probably going to wrap up stream pretty much after I get some more ideas for the model. Honey's stuck working on her own models for the next year. I mean, that doesn't sound too bad. I do like working on models. Your D&D clothes / armor? Alright, D&D. That could be fun. Little Prince, you gonna go tonight? Go tonight? Go to bed? I should go to bed soon. Good night. Take it easy, Prince. Google. Ooh. Honey. Lumberjack. Ooh. Lumberjack. Monster Hunter. Oh gosh, my fast writing is really bad. Goblin Shark. I can make my own Green Knight Brother model. Green Knight Brother. You mean a Green Goblin? Sci-fi pilot. Alright. It's Disney, they would sue you for even thinking about making a model inspired from one of their movies. Yeah. Unavailable. You look like Beast Boy? You know it. Tux, honey. Alright. Tux. That's not a bad one. Goblin Champion. I guess that's kind of like Paladin, right? Ninja, honey. Alright. It's kind of like a collie. I do love a collie. The tavern is closed to you, Spider-Man. Sir Potato, thank you for the Neko God redeem. Mech. Oh, I'd have to talk to Williker, because Williker's good at drawing mechs. I'm not good at drawing mechs. Mafia. Ooh, I could be a witch. I want to be a witch. Samurai. Is that similar to ninja, aesthetically speaking? Samurai. Sir Potato, thank you so much for the prime. Welcome. Thank you for these ears. They're really good. Gaming Ninja or sneaking? Ooh, good question. I only know Ninja from the memes. I don't actually watch much of Ninja's content. Just learn to draw and rig your own mecha model. Yeah. No worries. Learning how to draw mechs in my style. Ooh, that's not going to be difficult at all. Oh yeah, Zika does really good mechs. Oh. I have been meaning to talk to them about the 3D models. The person who suggested Southern Belle Tomboy Goblin was really onto something. Well, you know what? I will write it down. I need a new page. Southern Belle Tomboy. I don't know what that would look like. I know what a Southern Belle looks like, but how would you do Southern Belle Tomboy? Sneevil Honey from Dragon Fable. Sneevil. Alright. Spaceship Pilot? Yep. I think we got a sci-fi pilot. Gary cosplay? Well, I'd have to ask Gary. Gary. All right. Blacksmith. Ooh. I'm not much of a smith, but you write it down. Cleric. Cleric. All right. Bike. Like a punk, honey. Ooh. Riding a Harley or something. Ooh. Okay, also I figured out the one thing Honey would do in League, it would just be playing a collie. Yeah, I'd probably just main a collie. Farm Honey, whenever she comes back from the farm, she'd be lovely. It's funny having like family that actually works on a farm because like they don't dress that unusually. They just wear jeans and a t-shirt whenever they're working. Whenever my uncle was working the tractor, it's always a fun sight to see. Me and my cousins would always push over the hay bales and see if we found snakes, which in hindsight, probably not the safest thing to do as kids, but for the most part, we were lucky and they were just garter snakes. Steampunk Honey. Ooh. Ooh. Just be yourself, that's really why we're here. Oh, thank you. I do love being myself. I probably wouldn't change up my personality because this is just my personality. But aesthetically, we can get creative. Snakes are fun. I love holding on to snakes. They're super cool, especially if they're chill and not poisonous, especially. But like garter snakes are real cool. Deadpool Honey. Ooh. Oh no, would I get into legal trouble with that one? I'll write it down with a question mark. Night Honey? Yeah, we got Paladin Honey. That's very similar. Snake Charmer. Snake Charmer. Oh, I'll write it down. I got banned from someone's chat because I told them. I mean, I would keep that to yourself. Understandable for them. Monk Honey. Let's see. Snake Charmer. Legally stink from Deadpool Honey. Yeah. Different universe. Marvel, pay me. I'll give you a new idea, Marvel. Goblin Deadpool. Let's go. Elder God. Man. Genie? What would I look like as a god? Like divine goblin. Actually, that's a pretty fun idea. Divine goblin, let's go. My local snake zoo has little gentle muzzles for the venomous snakes, but they are lovely to feel and hold. Ooh. Deceased, what? Guy, what? Deceased, that, what? Witch model? Yeah, witch model. I love witches. I guess a Greek goddess, kinda. Oh, Deadpool. Got it. Oh, I was very confused. Kimono? Kimono could be cute. Oh no. Jack Sparrow. So pirate? Pirate. Oh, like an Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay. Height is the god of gold. Ooh. God of trinkets. God of shiny things. I'd be like, I am the god of your pocket lint. Give me whatever spare change you have in your coat. This is a robbery. Vampire Honey. Oh, okay. Vamp. A goblin vamp. That'd be an interesting look. A dragon? Ooh. A dragon could be neat. What if I did like a demon version of myself? Would that be interesting? Just like a like demonic arc. See how that goes. Robert. Evil. I take your coins and I run away. A Persephone. Ooh, like Greek god. Oh, thank you, Trevor. Making a model of the succubus art? Ooh, I could make a model of the succubus art I did. That was a while back. I guess that would be kind of considered demon art, right? Look, honey, become shiny. You merely can collect the shiny things. I became it. Look at this armor that I would have to draw. Oh gosh, drawing mechs. Oh. Detective, honey, like Columbo. When you said detective, I imagined Amelia, because she's a detective. Military. I've never really drawn military stuff. Could be a good way to branch out. Yeah, I actually drew succubus art of myself when I hit 666 followers on my original Twitter account. It was fun. It was a fun time. Amazonian. Ooh. A noir. Ooh. Noir. Man, there's a lot of good ideas. Thank y'all so much. But yeah, if y'all want to check it out, like if you go to the About section, I have an old deactivated Twitter. I don't really know why my Twitter got shut down. Like, you can take a look at it. I don't think there's anything not safe for work or anything controversial. I don't know why my account just got banned or suspended. So I made a new one. Yo, Demon Honey would be sick. I think it'd be fun. I do enjoy drawing demons because they're really cool design-wise. You can do a lot of creative stuff. Hermes, Greek god of speed. The disengage shows up, makes me extra fast. You never see it coming. Anime school outfit? Maybe. Honestly, just for myself, I'm not a huge fan of like the anime school outfits. They do look pretty good, but I see them so much in manga whenever I read like really cute shoujo stuff that I'm like, I get a little tired of their designs because I've seen them so often. Feral. If I go feral, what happens? I think I just put on like one big old hoodie. It goes all the way down to my knees. I just stopped taking showers. That's what feral honey is. Black and white cartoon? Oh, like Pumpkin Toon? Man, Pumpkin Toon's cool. Anston, thank you for the oof. Oh god, hey. I'm happy with the community you created. There's little to no not safe for work stuff of your character. It's pleasantly wholesome here and I love it. Yeah, thanks. I'm very fortunate that like y'all as a community are very, very kind and very respectful, and I genuinely do appreciate that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with like people and VTubers who want not safe for work for themselves. But like since I've expressed that like, hey, I'm not super comfortable with it, just not safe for works of me, it's very nice that for the most part the community has been very nice and respected that, and I really appreciate it. So thank y'all so much for being cool. Ooh, a dryad. Ooh, I gotta write that down. Dryad. Wow, there's so many good designs. Jeez, Blaze. Blaze, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. What the heck? You didn't have to. Thumbtack. I am a very rude and bad person, but I don't bring it here, not the vibe. Well, thank you. Yeah, there's definitely places where that is definitely alright. Some streamers very much enjoy having like shit talking with their chat, and that is totally fine. I like to lurk in those sometimes just to see what the community is like. But yeah, this is very much just like a different kind of place, and that's okay. Me when honey compliment says, listen, y'all are cool. Y'all are very nice. Thank you. We never got the comfy fall honey idea from last year. That's true. We never did get that idea. My tongue got stuck on itself. Helsing honey. Ooh. I could ask Taka if I could borrow his Helsing hat. Casentino. Yep, I was thinking of Zen. Zen is great. Ooh, a nun? I think. Did I write that down already? Nun. Write it down. What is Fantasy Inc? I saw it in Rand's description too. Yeah. So Fantasy Inc it was created by Kimrai. And they wanted to showcase more Western style VTubers. So VTubers that weren't really anime and made positive, very, I guess, not I'm trying to think of the word for it, but like non-toxic, non-toxic content where everyone is very respectful, and they were VTubers, but just weren't quite getting the same kind of showcasing as a lot of really pretty anime styled VTubers were getting. And so Kimrai, Randon, I, and a couple of others created the group Fantasy Inc, where it's literally just, if you want to see VTubers that don't look anime for the most part, you can just check out the link and you can see some cool designs and some very, very nice people. Man, there are so many cool people in Fantasy Inc, and I'm very I'm a little bit intimidated to talk to them because they're all so cool and so clever and nice, and I I want to get to know them even more, but I'm also very bad at reaching out to people because a lot of the times I will hermit outside of streams. I'll just be like, I'm just gonna hang out and do art and just listen to music, and that's my day. Thanks, Strife, for the head pats. I was supposed to say mime. What if I got a... Ooh, I missed that Promethean. I'm still stuck with the idea of mime honey or Naruto honey. Ooh, a mime. Power armor honey, does that count as mech? Maybe not mech. I think that'd be like a really cool paladin. Super Saiyan. Is the subathon thread gone? I can't find it in the Discord. So there's no thread for the subathon right now. I'm thinking of subathon goals, and one of them is definitely going to be a new model. So I'm going to create a new model, but I'm looking for ideas and trying to think of what y'all would like to see. So I just genuinely like to hear what y'all want to see. Onyx, all the ideas are great, though I think you should finish up what you're doing now. Definitely. Oh, definitely. As well as the waitlist commissions, then take a month to step back from the art you do as work and focus on more generalist personal stuff as a wellness thing. I think that's a really good idea. But yeah, I do really like to... I like to brainstorm. In my free time, it's very nice to think of and do designs. Because like I take a couple days off just to, you know, do groceries, upkeep the house, but also just to do fun art. And what's fun for me is creating new designs. So getting new ideas really helps. Baconeer, alongside Fancy Inks, the Wrecking Crew, which has some great content creators. Yeah, the Wrecking Crew is also a group of really, really cool VTubers who are also very Western styled and very, very nice people. I like to throw out the idea for Steampunk Honey again because I want AFK immediately after it and came back a bit later. I don't think I heard there was a response to that. Yeah, I wrote down Steampunk. Don't worry, Jasper. I got you. Honey Goblin, lovely dancer outfit. Totally not honey. Ooh. Just make a Beast Boy model. A 1920s cartoon. Ooh. Vincent, I've been thinking about VTuber characters. There's a lot of really good VTuber characters. You can definitely make one of your own. Become your own VTuber. Pop Tropical, thanks for the hydrate. Excuse me. Baby Yona Honey to get sued. Speedrun, sued by Disney. Let's go. Hey, the Laughing Jack. Just came for Vex and swapped from Tricky View. Yeah. Thanks for coming. Man, Tricky's so nice. Tricky's such... I love her screeches. I love how cool Tricky is. Elden Ring's going good. I'm taking a little... I'm pulling back on Elden Ring a little bit because I do want to do other stuff during my streams. Elden Ring's fun, but mixing it up is nice. Good for the brain. But yeah, it has been a while, so I should probably start getting ready for bed because it's almost 10 for me. I was gonna eat a snack before I slept, so we're gonna do that. Excuse me. I drank water too fast. It's coming back up. Yeah, you don't need to turn into Taka with Elden Ring. It's fun to watch Taka play Elden Ring. And Elden Ring's such a fun game, so it's really cool to see how much other people love it. But I think there's just so much Elden Ring content that I personally am just getting burnt out on it, where like I want to play it in my spare time, but also I want to do other stuff. I want to break away from it a little bit. Honey appears to have a drinking problem. Yeah, I'm not good enough at it. Seen Slime Honey a lot in here. Yeah, that is an option for one of my models. I could do a slime version of me. These are some great ideas. Thank y'all so much. I'm super excited. That's right. Did we ever get honey to eat? I ate dinner before stream. We good. Yeah, I got punk honey. Hoo. I'm sad. Let's see. Ooh. Here we go. We can visit. I got someone we can raid. I'll probably just vibe and listen to this a little bit more before I get some sleep. Honey, eat something, but take care of your tummy. Yes, I will. But yeah, let's prep to raid someone. Ooh. What's the raid message? Let's see. We're gonna head over to another chill streamer who's really good, is also a Fantasy Inc. member. We're gonna say hi to Gary. One last song to hold us off for the week. I should get to bed. Crab Raid? Ooh, Crab Raid could be good. It's kind of Scotsman, a clock that's a doctor, call him clock doctor. Yeah, those are actually some really neat ideas. A clock that's a doctor, call him clock doctor, and a Scotsman of some kind named Scott Irish. That's pretty neat, actually. Let's see, there we go. Time for crab. That's a good one. It is time for crab. See though. I hope you have a good evening. Okay, with Honey Goblin, just Honeyverse. Ooh, we'll have to work on concept art together at some point. I think it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I love doing concept arts. It's the cleaning up and the cutting that is the most work. Time for crab. Epic's got Mercy Goblin from Overwatch. Ooh, that could be fun. Beat an Overwatch character. Ooh, I might like that. But yeah, I hope y'all are having a good night. Thank y'all for hanging out with me while I got a little tummy ache. It's feeling a lot better. I'm definitely gonna get some rest and eat more food tomorrow and get some more hydration in me. Hopefully that'll prevent it from happening. We're gonna take it easy this week. Gonna take care of ourselves, chill, make sure that we are treating ourselves nicely. And y'all make sure you take care of yourselves too. It's so important to take care of yourself. Take care of the goblin or else. Yeah, or else I'll feel sick again. Don't worry. I got this. Onyx, I will eat, don't worry. I'll eat. But yeah, I'll see y'all soon. Good night. Take it easy.